Stinky, floppy jellyfish. Washed up on the beach now. And then what are you going to do, Jelly? When I come by and poke at you with my stick?
Why, Tenno, what an intriguing Warframe you have. I look forward to adding it to my inventory.
Let's do this!
Death to the Tenno!
Look at me, Tenno. Don't you want this? Can't you see what a gift this is?
very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Sometimes 5 minutes can last a long time, and other occasions when you start reading things you probably shouldn't be reading 5 minutes before the stream, it goes by very, very quickly. Anyway, I just need to click a few more things. Douche. There we go. Marvellous. And then let's get into the correct scene. Super marvellous. Super marvellous good time. It's a super marvellous good time, good time. Let's try and get everything in the right place. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it glorious? Right, that's in the right place, that's in the right place. Now I wonder if we can improve upon that and get a picture. So let's try, so that's the official title. Let's see if that will work here, because I'd be surprised if they didn't have an official picture. Yeah, it always makes me feel slightly better when the picture is on the "you're about to stream this game" type deal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The little preview that Twitch provides, the whole, you know, this is the game you're playing. It makes me feel better if there's a picture. I realise it's pointless, because who cares if there's a picture or not? It makes zero difference. But you know what? It makes a difference to me. And what would be helpful is if I had the blank screen thing for this one. Unfortunately, I don't. So there's something. Tell you what, maybe, seeing as I have got a moment or two by myself, let's have a look here. Figure out, yeah. Let's grab those. And we should be able to. Yes, paste those. And we should be able to pop that down the back there. I must admit, I don't want the gems. So we can delete that. Yes. That's the one. And now we just want to... Wow. Ideally, I want to move it slightly, but I'm not 100% convinced this is going to not move it for the other thing as well. So I may very well find myself regretting that decision. Nope. Good. It shouldn't have. There's no reason why it would have. But that, crucially, is why I suspected it definitely fucking would. Because things that shouldn't happen often do. Right, let's just play the game. I don't know how well it's going to work. It worked okay last time I tried this, but we'll see. If it all goes terribly wrong, it all goes terribly wrong. And I put it away, put it away, put it away now. I can't tell if I'm a king or a pauper. See, because I was, instead of giving it away, I flipped the last line because it's funny. Is it? Very nearly. Yes. Ah, good. It appears to be just working. That's good news. If I saw some, if I ever saw some, I'd say it was a good news. I'd say good news if I saw some, if I ever saw some. Tell me if you see some. Avengers. The Avenger Bus is coming. That's the joke in the title, if you were wondering. What's that? You weren't? That's fair. That's absolutely fucking fair. Loading my profile. Ooh. I mean, for me, the iconic Avengers theme is, of course, the film one. You know, do 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 do. That has now basically defined the Avengers. I suppose until something much better comes along, but oh, there she is, the new girl. That's the new girl. Let's just double check the settings since it's been diddling around with updates. I just want to make sure they're all sort of, I mean, basically low, mostly low, low, because otherwise the computer stands no chance of being able to stream it and everything else it. Medium. I think we can push for medium, so that's fine. Gameplay, that's all good, that's all good. Whoa, okay, here we go. Kate Bishop is a world-class archer. An archer, yes, a world-class archer, a adept swordswoman, and a master of sarcasm and snark. I like her already. So the target... Yes, there's a thing up there, that's fine, go away. She joins the Avengers with her own heroics, intrinsic takedowns and cosmetics that set her apart from the rest of the team. Well, you'd hope so, because if she was exactly the same, she'd be of no interest. Kate is most comfortable with her bow, acting as a natural extension of her body. Multiple arrow types and skills allow Kate to do massive damage. Will Flex Tape be able to cope? I don't think so. I think Kate can do more damage than Flex Tape can handle. Teleport to new areas to get the advantage, and even hello, there's a bling ding 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 ding. Oh, what's that bling ding 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 ding? That's interesting. It claims, I think, someone subscribed, which is fucking clever, seems as that's impossible. But there you go. Apparently someone did. Say hello in the chat. But I get the impression there's some kind of glitch, error, or some form of deliberate, arse clownery. Oh, I tell a lie, it's through YouTube. I see. That makes a lot more sense. Nitrous Art 10 on the tube of many hues. Yes, I suppose that is classified as a subscription. But yes, welcome. Again, feel free to introduce yourself. I'll be less standoffish now that I understand what's happened. Allow Kate to do massive damage. We already dealt with Flex Tape. That's the gag there. And even create a holographic decoy of herself. Check out Operation Taking Aim to experience her story, or she is available immediately in Avengers Initiative. Taking Aim. Play now, yes please. That was the point. I was going to try playing the old new thing. Because, well, new is fun, and fun is new, and everybody loves new, and fun, new, fun, yeah. Cool, blimey, she's got big hands, and she... All the better for her. I'm not going to say it, because I want to get past the first 15 minutes without smut and filth. But I think anybody who knows my brain knows exactly where it immediately went. Grab that shield. Quite like the fact that Kate, it is Kate, isn't it? Yeah. She's been introduced into the loading screens. That's quite a nice little extra addition. They didn't necessarily have to stick her in the loading screens. They could have just kept her off the loading screens and kept the primary Avengers in. I suppose I must admit I should probably fill the little gap at the end of my overlay. I should probably fill that with Kate. Really am doubting myself about her name being Kate now, but I'm fairly certain it is. But at the moment it's just emotes, so anybody through Twitch, possibly through YouTube, I don't know, to be honest, but anybody via Twitch certainly can throw a emoji of some kind out into the ether, and they'll bounce around in the tiny gap on the lower left hand side. It's fun, isn't it? Isn't it all a little bit of fun? Oh, it's taking an awfully long time to load, isn't it? We've had several iterations of each character, and it still hasn't managed to load, which is alarming, to say the least. Difficult to know. I mean, it might just be taking its time, which is fair. It's probably struggling a little bit with the whole, why are you making me stream and play high-end game thing, but there's also a sort of, I don't know, there's sort of a 10% chance at the moment that it's just fucked, and it's not going to load. Oh no, whenever it sort of dips to black, it's like, oh no, because it just flips to the next character. Oh no. I think what we're looking for is it to just go off rather than fade to black, because that will mean it's actually loaded. Unfortunately, it really is taking an obscene length of time. Oh my. Are you gonna No, I don't think it is. I feel like that sort of shades is probably impractical for the sort of work she's going to be doing. And I know, like, fair dues, some of their outfits are impractical, but you can see here Captain America's outfit is pretty fucking practical. Hulk's outfit arguably is practical because, you know, his skin is his armour and it's damn near bulletproof for the most part. But nonetheless, Thor, I suppose it's decorative, but fairly Hey, here we go. Right. Use the doodah table. Oh yes, you're there as well. I was more interested in the new-looking scientist with the... Oh, I see. I thought they were cut-off pants, but they're not. It's just the light. Is it? Well, I don't know what that topic is, but...
I owe her a lot. I can't imagine where we'd be without her.
I'm glad you see that.
Yes. Right, so, I suppose war table, select... Oh, the war table's gone very pink, which I suppose is because it's taking aim, but nonetheless, I wasn't expecting a full-fledged sort of adjustment to the old war table. Right, what we got here? So, taking aim. We've still got a load of the old missions to do as well, but they were tiresome and required vastly higher level than was entirely necessary, I think, but still. Taking aim. So we'd want to do exotic artifact. No, that's just the rewards. Yeah, complete masks mission. Okay. Yeah, we can probably do that. I'm assuming that's in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I loosely assume so, yes. No. Which outpost is this then? Is this... Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember that. But the key thing is here, yeah, masks campaign. Mission power of 94. That could be a problem. Especially since it's just a normal mission, isn't it? Oh, I say it's going to change me to Iron Man automatically, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played this game. I'm unsure precisely how it's going to function or how it's going to work, but apparently hold X. No, I think it's gone wrong there. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I think we're straight back to a bloody loading screen. Because we sat here for about half an hour again. Oh, dear. Right, here we go. So that's probably why this mission is power level 94, because my Iron Man, my Earnbrew man. Yeah, I'm Earnbrew. But I was expecting to play as Kate, which is slightly disappointing, but...
Disruptions, it means they're blazing new trails and mad scientists.
And with Monica leading AIM as scientist supreme, she'll be making things a lot more difficult.
Please don't make me miss Georgie boy.
Tachyon disruptions, increased production capacity, AIM scaling at an alarming rate.
Well, let's drop in for a safety inspection. I have a feeling their days without an accident time is about to be reset.
I feel like we shouldn't be sort of encouraging that, you know? We're supposed to be the good guys. We're supposed to be sort of... No, we're not supposed to be popping in and just blowing shit up, despite the obvious fact that that's basically what we do. It's not the most heroic thing to do, though, is it? Well, I can potentially have a look in my character menu, but I'm slightly concerned it's going to throw up a fuss and a nonsense. Can't deny it. I might change out my cosmetics to something else if I want. I don't know if I do want to or not, though. The iconic armour's very nice. The Epiphany rare outfit. I do like that one. The old schooler. I might go with that. So there's the collection of doodads. So it's the nameplate that I apparently have a new one of. Here we go. Right. Classified that, so there's a new one. Seriously? You're the best. I assume... I don't know whether that's like just a name tag they decided to build, but there's a glitch in the system, or at least there was. It may very well have been fixed, but last time I played the game, there's a little bit of a glitch. Well, I say glitch. I suppose technically it's doing what it's told to do. That's not really a glitch as such, but when you talk to the woman and accept all of the quests all at the same time, which I probably should have done prior to starting this mission, because I could have probably been working towards finishing them. But yeah, she would just keep repeating, seriously, you're the best. Seriously, you're the best. Seriously, you're the best.
Jarvis, we didn't call for backup, did we?
Holy crap. The Avengers?
Damn straight.
I gotta put you on hold for a second.
Okay, then.
No, I don't think we do hold. We blow shit up, as discussed.
We got a trace on that call. The code
Okay,
originated
gotta
from the
remember.
facility ahead.
That's how we get into fly mode, okay.
Always nice to
That's
be
how we
pushed.
punch things.
She
That's
sounds
how we
familiar.
lasery things.
How odd. I'm picking up some
That's how we do that. Ah, yes, of course. Good old chaff.
unusual.
Firing the chaff.
What we're looking for.
Oh yeah, that's how we do doings and thingies. And then we'll just enjoy a little bit of flying just to get back into the swing of things. I mean, they never, ever learn, but precisely in what situation are we referring to? Douche, douche, bam, 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 bitch! You thought you could beat the Avengers? No, sir. Ow. Okay, maybe he could beat the Avengers. Pow! I got to remember some of the combos as well, ideally, and how to dodge things. Which that one's the bigger problem. The whole dodging things is going to be troublesome, I fear, because it was troublesome beforehand. There is often a very fine window between being able to and not being able to dodge things, and that fine window is usually quite troublesome to... Ah, yes, of course, there's also the sort of, for lack of a better term, sync kills, where you can get up close and personal and twat them in the face. Bow! Of course, I'm currently using the repulsors, which I don't necessarily need to use, because I've got, if memory serves, a lot of my abilities are based around missiles. So could you, thank you, that's quite what we wanted, thank you. Land as well is going to be slightly more convenient than floating around. Apparently couldn't quite just do that normally and then slam my feet. I've got these stompy feet, you see, and, well, when I gets to stomping...
More information once we get there.
Yeah, alright. Is that your version of Are We Nearly There Yet, Jarvis? Because I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. But yeah, let's...
Chest with gear close by.
Have I flashed over the rockets? Or not? Whoop, well, I've taunted. There we go. I'm not sure why the bloody... I don't know. There's a part of me thinking the HUD should just stay where I want the HUD to be, please.
Oh, you picked the wrong ship.
Bam, bam, bam. Pow! Right in the missiles. Missile to the face. No, you can't do that. There's a rival company. Yes, that's true. Pow! That's the one I like. The one where you launch the dude away. Launch him into space. Power elbow. Whoosh. I think my rockets track as well. As you saw there, I think it can lock on. Don't necessarily have to push. Rocket punch. Rocket launcher. I imagine Stark probably built a rocket launcher at some point. Just doing a sweep of the perimeter. Hey buddy, looks like you're having a bit of a shocker today. Can I get you a... Could you not? Could you... Arsehole. Utter arsehole. Well, do you know what I do to people who suck me off? I thank them. No, I punch them in the face. Push! Go, push rockets! Oh, you think you're big, you think you're clever. I'm apparently worth slightly more than I was expecting. Pow! And doof! Boosh! Showcase takedowns, nice. Cool. I accidentally did a good, which is pretty much the only time I ever do a good, is when I accidentally do a good. Bow, bow, push, bow. Doosh, yes. Rescue the man. He will help me. I'll punch the thing. Yes, indeed. You grab the dude. You grab the dude, baby. Grab the dude, don't tip the dude over. Grab the dude, don't grab the dude by the short and curlies. Grab the dude, hi-ya! Boof, away we go into the wild blue yonder. Pick up the stuff, oh definitely. So, yeah, as far as I can tell... Oh, no, there is a treasure chest up there. Cool. Let's go and get it. Ah, I missed the platform. Would have been a proper superhero landing had I hit the platform, I think. Unfortunately. Oh, completed another fucking thing of some kind. So, having not accepted the missions, perhaps didn't make it as much difference as I had assumed it was going to make. Let us now, I think, just do a quick flyby, see if any other icons crop up. No, I think we're okay. Let's travel to what appears to be a shielded dome. Well, this could prove troublesome to my flying efforts. I mean, I was going to say, it looks especially like they're investigating the death of their own dude, which one loosely assumes is probably Kate's doings. Can I just go straight in there? Oh, yes, I can. If I'd been a bit better. Pow! Take a rocket, baby! So yeah, that shield is doing absolutely fuck all for them. Don't know the purpose of that shield, but let's carry on beating this guy up. He's got an awfully large volume of health. I mean, granted, I just beat the living shit out of him, so his large volume of health made no difference. Then I just stripped through poison for reasons. Oh, nice. Go on, son. Bam. If you're interested, the reason why you do these special combo, not combo finishers, the special finishers. Yeah, teleport through that rocket, punk. He didn't. But the reason you do that is you can regain some health as well, which is beneficial. Okay, let's try and... Oh, no, okay, that didn't work. Fine, if that's not going to work... Well, how do we... Right, I think... Yeah, okay. No, that bit's okay, alright. I think I'm grasping the controls. Oh yeah, I think I've got mini rockets as well, or something similar to miniature rockets. Although I think my mini rockets... There we go. I can engage mini rockets. Hey lads. Oh, that's not the dude I was supposed to be attacking. I should probably use my unibeam. Boof! Although technically it's no longer a unibeam when I use it, because he uses the hand repulsors as well, which kind of makes it a tripler beam, which I don't think was as popular a concept. Oh, punched in the fucking buttock. Now let's gather my ill-gotten goods. See what else is around. We can investigate that. Oh, there's a head on the floor. Not entirely sure whether I need that, but I'll take it anyway. I think I must be at max health, otherwise it would have probably allowed me to do that. Is that a treasure chest? Is that a treasure chest? No, it's just some form of vat or gubbins. But nonetheless, not an important vat, nor an important gubbins. Hold it down. Oh.
No doubt it attracted AIM's attention. It's a diversion. Looks like our fan is causing a little trouble of her own.
Where to next now?
I'm picking up several...
Oh. Appropriate. Appropriate as always, Tony. Appropriate as always.
Let's get to that facility pronto. If we're quick, maybe we can still salvage this
Oh.
thing.
Well, okay, I did technically destroy them both. Just not incredibly well. Wasn't exactly the plan I had to just sort of skip over them, but there we go. That must admit the skipping over them plan looked slightly fancier, didn't it? Rather than the just don't mind me. I'm just going to climb up this thing, please. I'm Iron Man. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Mini missiles. Is there anything more satisfying than the mini missile? I don't think there is. Actually, tell a lie. To a certain extent. Lasers! Although lasers are really sort of multi... If you've got a shed load of creatures after you, mini missiles are probably the way to go. But I think missiles are the most fun, especially... He didn't fly as far as I wanted him to, but nonetheless... When they go flying because you've shoved a missile up their jacksie, it is a lot more entertaining. Boom, boom. Why, thank you. I appreciate the energy. I don't know precisely what I did with it, but I appreciate it all the same. Oh, there's more dudes. Got to kill the... Oh, there's not a dude, it's a turret. And turrets are not dudes, so... You know, if you've learnt nothing else, you have now learnt that turrets doth not equal dude. Hey, buddy! Thought you'd survived the fracas. I'm here to tell you, you have not survived the fracas. Oh, there's apparently something over here. I don't think he's on the ground, which doesn't make any real significant difference at this point, since... He knocked me out of being able to ground pound, but so technically he led to his own demise. If he'd just let me ground pound, he might have survived a little bit longer. Oh, okay, well, if there are enemies, I must fight them. Poof! Oh, he did not poof. Yeah, yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Got him. And actually dodged reasonably technically proficiently, which is unusual, to say the least. Take a rocket, baby. Ow. Do you mind not knocking me out of flight mode? It's awkward and rude as shit. Rude as shit, it's rude as shit, it's rude as shit. Oh yes, it's rude as shit. Hey, but hey. Oh shit, it's one of these. Oh, well, in that case, I've kind of activated that too early, but never mind. Do a missile flyby and then firing chaff. Just in case someone decides to fire rockets at me. And I don't want them being thrown at me. What I could do with is, yes, cutting jump jets. Missed it. Running quite low on health, which is currently what would be classified as a small issue. No longer running low on health because I saw the health boosters. Hey, buddy. I'm just going to sort of tank your missiles and then kick you in the fucking skull, sir. Kick you in the fucking skull. Drop kick your face with my boots. Well, I will try and deal with said company. Ideally by some form of punching. Fellows. I can't deny, I wasn't expecting it to be some form of punching. I was fully expecting it to be some form of... Now, what we're after... 1, 2... Buckle my shoe.
Revenge is often a strong motivator. Look at you learning.
I don't know. There's usually a third. But maybe there's not. I'll try just activating the 2, but first we'll gather our gubbins, fragments and resources. Well, I say that. They're not fragments and resources, they're fragments that are resources. Oh, she didn't really need that one, mate, but it's fine. You carry on, son, you carry on. Awesome. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Usually there's about 3 of them, and they are so awkwardly placed that it proves troublesome to pick up their trowel. But apparently, no, they just sort of allowed it to happen and be normal this time, which I do rather appreciate. Game, I do rather appreciate. Maybe they've toned some of them down. Well, having said that, I don't think they were a minor nuisance. I don't think they were ever anything more than that. Oh, okay, that's a big dude. I'm assuming the shield is going to block my missiles? Yeah, I'm rather slightly alarmed to say I'm confident it did block my missiles. However, now I'm invisible, I'm not that fast. Plus we've got that. Do I have some assistance? No, we'll just deal with it myself, I suppose. I am, after all, Iron Man. Hey guys, I heard you like mini missiles. That's right. So do I. So enjoy my mini missiles. Hey buddy. I bet you take a rocket to the face. And then some punchings. And then finally, oh, big rocket knee. Big old rocket knee to the back of his brains. It shook them up. Something drastic. I'll just gather some lootings. Gathering loot. On Christmas Day, it's the way we do things. Do 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 do. It's slightly quicker to fly.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan, trust me. AIM has deployed gatekeepers to maintain
Oh
security.
my.
You'll need to dispose of them before I can get into their system.
Well, I have rockets that say I can do that easily enough. Boof! God damn it, these guys. Oh, I missed it. Whoa there. Also missed that rocket, which is hugely beneficial. Pow! Should have dodged that. Unfortunately, I did not. Doosh! Ow, ow. Really wouldn't mind. He's down to his last gubbins on the stun meter, which allows me to do the big kick-ins. Oh, God, it's one of them. Yes, I don't like them. I don't like that thing either. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I had a... Yeah. I felt oddly inevitable, because it's just like, I could see the guy. Let's... Doom! Yeah. Okay, I don't... Yeah, I'm not doing as much as I would like to, so... Fucking... Hulkbuster, baby! I don't really want a Hulkbuster, baby. I prefer a normal baby, thank you. Oh, there's a fellow I can... Slam, yes! My favourite move. The go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep move. You can pretty much finish any combo utilising the go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. This is alarming because I've now run out of Hulkbuster, which is, I'd say, a problem. Especially seeing as I have very little else. I may have to resort to the flying around like a fucking lunatic method, which I'm, slightly prefer not to utilise the flying around like a lunatic method, but there's no denying it is relatively effective. Granted, I've not quite resorted to it yet, if you were wondering. I haven't... this isn't the flying around like a lunatic method. This is punching it with rockets until, hopefully, it dies. Unfortunately, we've also got a fucking Adaptoid right next to me, which is going to prove troublesome. Come on. Just need you to either... Well, I think you're going to die before I get the stun on you, which is... Hey, oh, you bastard. Okay. That's one of those moves I really don't like. Is it dead? I don't know if... No! The robot was not dead. Alarming. Unibeam! Or triplica beam. Triplificating beam. Ow. Should have probably known that was coming. If I had, I'd have baked a cake. I think what we have to do now is get some health, ideally, because I'm slightly fucked. Right, here we go. Flying around like a... Flying around at the speed of sound. Do 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 do. Firing all missiles, firing my missiles at your face. Oh, good. We won. I mean, I'm moderately enjoying it. It is quite fun. As I say, this game has never truly been lacking in the gameplay department. It's just a shame that everything else has been lacking. Lackluster elsewhere, but in terms of its actual core gameplay, flying around and punching things as Iron Man, it's difficult to get it wrong. Hold, please. Come on, come on. Quick taunt. Quick taunt. Come on, lads. Come on. Join me in a quick taunt. Go on. Oh dear. Game don't like quick taunts.
Hey, and I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting, Tony.
Tony? Wait, do we know each other?
You don't remember me? That kind of stings.
Well, I know a lot of people.
Especially women.
Okay, let's see. World-class archer and gymnast? No? Part-time private investigator? Full-time genius? Looks slamming in purple? What? It's Kate, dummy.
Kate Bishop? But you're a little kid. A little tiny kid.
You know I was 19, right? You make it sound like Hawkeye was training a baby.
What are you doing here? Where have you been?
There'll be time to catch up later. Hopefully. Meet me inside.
One thing about this suit that I'm now noticing is it does have a very stretchy metal in the insides. Not that I necessarily blame them for taking the slightly easy path and just making a stretchy metal, but it's mildly amusing to see.
For your wrecking crew or something?
Yeah, me.
Not bad, kid. Not bad at all. Seeing anything interesting? Something about tachyon disruptions, maybe?
Ah, that's the one I can't do.
What? Who knows?
The hangar is just up ahead.
Unless maybe big rockets.
Got it.
No, I just embarrassed myself with my tiny rockets.
Got some not so friendlies.
That's fine. I can beat most things. I mean, hell, I just beat... Well, I say I beat a giant robot. The AI allies beat a giant robot for me, and I took all the glory. That's how I roll, baby. That is distinctly how the Avenger Bus rolls.
And open.
Oh, there's a treasure chest there. I could have done with opening that first, ideally, but oh well, never mind.
I'm afraid I can't lift the emergency lockdown through this terminal.
That's fine. I'll beat people up until you can. That's usually the way this game works. Beat people up until Jarvis does the thing Jarvis is supposed to be good at. Ow. Not entirely sure what hit me there, because I'm fairly certain he was facing the opposite direction. So, theoretically, he shouldn't have... Ow. Yeah, I know, I need to find a Healy Doodah, or I need to... Oh, okay. Fine. Or I need to deal with this guy and heal off of his corpse. Come on, come on. Tony, 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 Tony. You didn't understand the premise we were going for, did you, Tony? We were going for the health boost at the end. It's not just the killing boost. I think that's Hulk's. Yeah, I think that's Hulk's doodads doing that. I don't think I have to worry about it. In fact, I think the Hulk just took care of basically everything. Hulk just took care of business.
Should be a server room to your right. Might be something you can do in there.
Okay, cool. I mean, take a shit on the floor. I mean, that's definitely something I could do in the server room, but I would assume that's not classified as a good thing.
Well, I don't mean to rush you, but AIM knows you're here, which means they know I'm here, and they're not going to be happy by any of it. No.
I mean, they're definitely not going to be happy once I've trashed all of their robots.
Okay, what am I looking for?
Okay, I found something.
Oh, teleporting robots. Inconvenient to be sure. Get away from my point.
It appears communication
Is
is
this...
being scrambled
Oh, this is hacking. Okay. Ah, don't do that.
to maintain control of all three consoles.
I mean, I'll certainly give it a damn good college try. God damn it. Could you not do that? And could you not have a shield? Yes, good lad. Walk away like a cool dude. I am giving it a go, mate. I do hope you understand. I am trying.
Is that sarcasm, sir? Just focus on getting control of it.
I need to shoot over to one of these other ones, because otherwise they're going to lose. Or we're going to lose. Yes, no, I'm a third party in this situation. I'm not part of the Avengers. I'm just sort of here. Yeah, the problem is now we're losing fucking A.
From getting control back.
I mean, I am trying, but unfortunately
Useful?
I can't trust my allies to do anything useful,
Highly classified.
which proves slightly awkward.
I can work on locating their records. It may take some time.
Luckily, what we can do is whoosh in here
We'll figure out the rest from
And hopefully, I suppose I'll just have to try and hold all 3 points by myself, essentially, is what's going to happen here. Oh. I mean, I know there wasn't actually a dude where I was punching, but, you know, you don't know. He might have turned off at a later date. The message I'm trying to give is don't be afraid to punch the air, because you never know. Something might turn up and meet those punches. And that's crucial. I mean, that doesn't actually stop anybody suing, I don't think you'll find. The money will come from somewhere. I don't care where. Oh, get him. Go on, get him good. Well, I'll try and get Big Green back. Although, having said that, considering the fact that in the films her and Bruce had a relationship, the phrase "Big Green is out" mostly just suggests he's finished. Ow, ow, ow! That's an awfully large volume of shit in my face. I don't appreciate that. Ow! Okay. Oh, god damn it! This is why I don't like the single player, because all of a sudden it's now starting over because reasons and lives that are a mystery. So that's annoying and a nuisance. But there you go. Just have to do better next time, I suppose. I don't remember facing that bot last time. I mean, obviously he did appear last time. This is exactly the same cutscene, but I don't remember actually beating it. I suppose arguably, I'm assuming Hulk and everybody else did it for me again. Another situation where the AI basically did things for me. What is... I don't know what's happening. Why are they floating? I'm assuming this is something that's in the level, maybe? Because I don't think I've done anything that warrants them floating. Yeah, I know. Get in the air, Tony, in the air. Fine. No, okay, bollocks. Big old bollocks. That's what they used to call me. But then I had bollock reduction, so they call me Tiny Balls. Is that true? No. Ow, will you please stop? Oh. Okay. There's a very, very large volume of annoying shit all up in my fucking space here, making it very difficult to actually get past this level. I know we've got control of the terminal, I just got control of the terminal, for fuck's sake. Can Stark do the shield? I don't remember how... Oh, God almighty, yep. Okay, this one's suddenly proving to be a troublesome little shit, isn't it? Does not want progression to occur, just wants you to keep dying. It doesn't help that half the time he doesn't want to fly, then half the time he does want to fly, and then he doesn't want to fly, and then he does, then he doesn't, then he does. Can we skip? No, apparently we can't skip this thing. No. I suppose it's because it's still loading annoyingly. Did he just say Wagwan? I'm assuming the answer to that question is no. No, he did not. Okay, let's deal with turret there. Turret there. Drone. Okay, no, fine. We won't be dealing with the drone. Let's deal with that drone. Now, flash over to here. Slam down. Say goodbye to your balls. And say hello to my fit. Oh, god damn it. I didn't see his fucking... God damn, I can't dodge. Fine. Maximum fucking power. Right, theoretically... Oh, this whole shielding shite. Okay, I get it. I get you want me to not win, game. Could you stop now? Could you stop? Oh, there's no... Yeah, I know. Look, everybody's fighting through pain, mate. We're getting the shit kicked out of us because there's nothing... Okay, let's deal with the turrets because they're going to prove just a nuisance. Now, like laser... Oh, god damn it. I'm already It's we're getting there. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's jump then A. Yeah. Why are you not doing? Why are you not doing? Jump then A, then into full flight mode. I don't understand why it's just not doing what I'm asking it to do. Oh god, someone else deal with it. Can't handle every single problem. Had to do the flyby lasers. Oh, how am I supposed to know? Yeah, okay. I mean, the fact that there's a fucking rocket chasing me this time. That's one reason how I... Oh, there was no... This is why I start hating this game, because there's no explanation as to what is hitting you sometimes. Is that... No. I'm currently just downed, but I bet I've not exactly got a huge array of lives available to carry on here. Plus... Oh, there he is. Hulk is here. Hulk is here to save the day. Many lasers. That's right, that's my nickname. Oh, flipping Nora. There's just so much shit on the screen. You can't dodge it all. Especially bloody things there and bloody things here. Everything takes such a flipping beat down. Oh, of course there was a fucking rocket behind my arsehole. You might need to not use rockets. Because, I don't know. They're slightly... They're potent, but slow, I suppose, is the key problem. But they are more satisfying as well. Whoa! Firing the chaff. Firing the chaff at everything. Okay. Let's try and capture this one. We're at 94%, so I kind of hope for a little... Oh, God, will you cooperate with the flight thing? He just doesn't seem to want to fly. And considering that's kind of his whole deal... what is this shit? Right, I'm not entirely sure where I need to go next, but wherever it is, with a bit of luck, I don't have to redo this bit. Now I've gotten through it. Well, I mean... Try harder, Jarvis. Try harder. It's the only thing we've got. Can't lie. Never seen her in comic, so I don't know how new she is to the sort of comic books, but I have certainly never seen Kate Bishop as a character, or at least I don't recall ever having seen her. So the comic books I've seen, she perhaps didn't play a large part, if any.
What took you so long? Find robots? Me too. Oh, speaking of.
So I don't know where her sort of... Oh Christ, this sort of annoyance, yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh yeah, of course. Oh, there was no warning. That was, again, no warning, just here, figure shit out. Oh God, sometimes this system starts getting very, very annoying. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? It was just like bang, bang, dead, done. There was no... Oh, God almighty. This is why this game starts annoying me sometimes, because it's just like, and nope, and nope, and nope, 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 nope. It just keeps going nope at all times, no matter what you try and do. You try and fly, they knock you out of the sky with no warning. You try and run around the ground, they just explode the entire fucking ground. Again, with no warning. As amusing as this scene was, I don't think we need to see it again. Right, let's... Plus, these guys are phenomenally shielded. God damn it, with the whole... Oh, yeah, I know. I'm now... Problem is, now I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. There we go, that's at least some dodging done. But of course, there was another fucking guy trying to hit me from the other. Firing the... Well, apparently the chaff did nothing. What? Oh. I mean, there's like literally nothing I can do against these guys because they are completely fucking shielded. I suppose I'm just gonna have to Hulkbuster my way through the entire situation. But unfortunately, the Hulkbuster is not going to last long enough. But maybe the best deal I can perhaps have is it lasting long enough to maybe at least get rid of a lot of the shields. That's the best hope I've got at the moment, I think. Although, I obviously wouldn't mind killing some robots as well. Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to be out. It's because they kill us instantaneously. This section is just horrendous horseshit. Okay, will you please stop with the fucking beams and rockets and all that shit? Will you please not... Oh, God. Will you just not, game? Will you just not be an arse? Let me over to the healing area. Some form of healing juice. Jesus Christ. There's just so many things trying to kill you. And then, oh God, fucking damn it. Fine. Beam cannons. And hopefully that's going to replenish some health. Not a lot, but it did replenish some at least. Okay, I think maybe lasers... Oh, whoa there, Dolly, whoa there. Whoa there, Dolly. Oh, God, I don't even know what hit me again. It's like one-on-one. Oh, fine. Fine. One-on-one. No, you can't do it just as much as... Oh, yeah. Such fucking annoyance. Such fucking annoyance today. Could you not throw things at me? Oh, God, teleporting arseholes. That's all we fucking need. Get him with the big shots. That at least replenishes some health and does a fair chunk of change. Oh, another one. Never going to say no to a one thing like that. Rockets is probably the best solution against the Adaptoids because they take an awfully large beating. Right. However, lasers might be the best dish of the day to solve the next problem. Especially because they will focus fire. And there seems to be a large volume of dickheads on the screen. Although most of the dickheads seem to have disappeared now.
Okay, and that's McHugh. Thanks for the assist, Tony.
So I'm slightly curious about how she... Does she just sort of warp in the bow compared to sword? Or does the sword become a bow? I'm mildly curious as to how her equipment functions.
Think you can trace her, Jarvis? Coordinates added to the war table.
Cool. Then we'll try and track her down. Does that mean I get to be her this time, or not? Because I'm hoping to actually be her at some stage. That was kind of the purpose. Slowly travelling. Do I dare try the character menu again? Nope. Okay, it loaded. That's fine.
Avengers, good. There's someone who wants to talk to you. I believe some of you know Kate Bishop, formerly Hawkeye. Oh, we've met. FYI, call me Katie and an arrow ends up in your eye. Tony! Hey!
If I can't call you Katie, there's no way you get to call me Tony.
Old nicknames then? Iron Pants? Bucket Man?
No.
Tin Titan?
Kinda like that one.
Well, that takes the fun out of it.
Are you working for S.H.I.E.L.D. now?
It's, complicated.
Where's Clint?
That's complicated too. Agent Barton was captured by AIM a few years back. There's been very little intel since.
Clint and I were looking into what happened to Director Fury after A-Day. Something didn't seem right about the story AIM was telling. Must have gotten too close. We stumbled on this Tachyon project, and then Clint was gone too. It has to be connected. The tachyon disruptions, Clint, Fury, everyone who gets close to these things disappears. But now we know there's one guy at the center of it all. Dr. Lyle Getz.
I mean, it looks like the villain from Iron Man 1, the film. Jeff Bridges and Obadiah Stane, I believe, is the character name.
Convince, making questionable his life decisions. You know, we'll see how it goes.
Simple. I like it.
Ready when you are, Iron Pants.
Hey, Kate, hang on a second.
Yeah, what's up?
We're not going to talk about this. You know we thought you were dead. Nobody heard from you.
I tried contacting you in the early days. Nothing. You expected me to keep calling after 5 years? I know you guys probably had your reasons, but we made it pretty clear we were on our own.
I thought it would be safer for you that way. Everyone who was there on A-Day was poisoned. A target. But things are different now. If you wanted to come back.
We'll see.
Hey, I got a little something set up in the harm room for you.
Are you saying I need to practice?
I mean,
It sounds like you're saying I need to practice.
technically he is, and it would probably be moderately useful.
Stay sharp or blow off some steam, get in some cardio.
You know, I'm just messing with you, right?
Right. Right. Is it weird that I missed it? No, don't answer that. It's weird. I know it's weird.
Oh, yes, it looks like, as it turns out, the sword and the bow are two separate things, and she's also got two sticks. I'm unclear on precisely what those sticks are, but oh, that's a very peculiar. I mean, that's looking suspiciously like Assassin's Creed. I suppose it's a white hood. Of course, it looks a little bit like Assassin's Creed. And then a couple of these, like that one's particularly glam looking. Or, no, maybe not quite so much, but I suppose it's the standard glasses, but the hair makes it look a little bit more like it. And then this one's the most intriguing one, the Cirque. I suppose that makes a degree of sense, but yeah, that's a wild one. That is definitely a wild one. Anyway, I only have the one outfit. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. That is the button I wanted. Don't have any emotes at the moment. Don't have any takedowns at the moment. And that's the current one. Yeah, it's probably the nicest of the ones I have available. And let's have a butcher's at the gear, I suppose, really. We want to figure out which of these I want. It does... I mean, no. I know sometimes I sound annoyed. I usually am. But does nobody read titles and introductions? Because it's kind of like, this doesn't look like Warframe. I suppose there is a winky face. There is a winky face. Fair enough. Fair enough. I dismissed you owing to the lack of reading the winky face. But nonetheless, yes. No, it is not Warframe. It is the Avengers. Could you... There we go. Put the new bodysuit on. That's the one. Yes, you're messing. That's fair enough. Anything else I can do? Oh, skills. Probably don't have any levels in skills, but it might be worthwhile knowing what they are to a certain extent. Well, having said that, we're probably going to do the harm room, because what's the harm? It's a room where you do things. Harm room. It's called the harm room. So yes, let's do the harm room mission. Where is this the one? Harm Bishop. Harm the Bishop. No, I don't want to harm the Bishop. Training, Kate Bishop, harm room. Marvellous. I can't remember precisely what harm stood for. I feel like it did stand for something. Might be sort of like something augmented reality, something room. But I cannot for the life of me remember. So, free arrow combo. LT and RT to shoot 3 arrows in quick succession for a combo. Oh, you have to hold the button, of course you do. And pow, pow, pow. That was a combo. And I think there's headshots available. Oh, I like it. If you harm the bishop, he'll only be able to move diagonally. No, surely, if you harm the bishop... Oy, is she pretending to be Hawkeye? She is technically Hawkeye, but yes, she's a variation of Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Not precisely sure what precise link she has to Clint, but She definitely was trained by him. Whether there's anything deeper than that or not, I don't know. Okay, so yes, yellow and blue indicators that warn of incoming enemy attacks, and press RT to counter. Yeah, I'd mostly forgotten that move for the remainder of that game that I just did, but still. With red indicator cannot be parried. Okay, oh, again, yeah, hold it down. Come here, buddy. Yeah, come here, come here. Have a fucking go, son. I don't think your go was good enough, mate. Have another fucking go? No, no, your go wasn't good enough. Do you want one more? One more? No, not quite good enough. But it is only training, so in a one-on-one, doing that counter is not unreasonable. In a shit ton, or launching fucking rockets everywhere and explosions bouncing all over the fucking room, it starts getting a little bit more tiresome to try and do that counter, which means just dodging shit is generally the better option. So, intrinsic to do light attacks. Hey, boys, I'm gonna fuck you up, lads. Yeah. I mean, technically I just defeated... Oh, defeat enemies. Oh, while overcharge. Oh, it's one of these ones, yeah. I suppose I should have probably known that it was a little bit... Well, I haven't said that. How am I not overcharged right now? I must have missed precisely what overcharge means, because I'm fairly certain I am there. Although, having said that, I've just lost it again, but... Yeah, I've got a nasty feeling this is a little bit too like Black Widow, and I was shit at Black Widow. And that's troublesome and annoying. Yeah, that overcharge meter is sort of going down very quickly. No, okay, I was trying to get the counter in there, but it just wasn't doing. Is that? There we go. Now, if we can just get one more, please, quickly. No, I think I'm going to have to... Annoyingly, I'm going to have to build the fucking thing up again. That's interesting. Is it definitely feels like it was building just as well. There we go. Right, hopefully there. Thank fuck for that. See, it's actually harder to win the tutorial with that sort of ability than it is to just use it in the general thing. General use. I was doing it. A bit of research, and yes, she's basically Hawkeye 2 after Clint. Yeah. I don't, you know, in terms of having read a comic book with her in, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I don't remember ever doing a comic book with her in it. So I've never heard of her, never experienced anything to do with her, but she's so far quite fun. She uses a sword and bow, and I must admit that bow was quite satisfying to use in this game. So RT, right, and A to blink jump. Teleport upwards. Christ almighty, okay, that's, yeah, I suppose that's fine. A and B together, blink jump and blink dash. Good lord, hang on. Blink jump to teleport upwards, hold RT and B and press B to use blink dash. Oh, I see, I understand, they're two separate things entirely. Right, okay, I've got you now. Continue to hold RT and switch between pressing A and B to right, okay. That's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Wait, that's not RT, that's why. Pow! And poof. Whoops. Apparently I did not do that well. Unless I'm supposed to be using... Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was supposed to be using all of them all at once. But yeah, she can teleport. She can use a bow. She can use a sword. I think that's about all. Oh, she's got the decoy as well, of course, yes. I remember it saying that. Decoy draws enemy attention while providing supporting fire. Very nice. Toss out that decoy. Whoa, yeah, baby. And now, hey-ya, 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 hey-ya. That's going to be a satisfying way of moving. When you get the hang of it, I suppose. Until you... Whoa. Cool. Marvellous. Oh, I think we're done. But yeah, that teleporting might be a little bit too fun. Okay, RB to fire a warp arrow to teleport to the arrow's point of impact and trigger a large explosion. Ooh. Okay. And firing. Pow! Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I technically fired it, just it didn't go so well. That's a bit better, yeah. So, it is probably better to try and aim it at thingy. Was that he had no superpowers yet still kept up with all those who did? Yeah, true. That is very true. I'm not... I don't think they've fully addressed how or why she can teleport, so I don't know whether it's meant to be a tech. I don't know whether it's supposed to be a piece of tech that's allowing her to do it, or it's an innate sort of possibly inhuman ability, as this game does deal in humans a lot. Supercharge the quantum reactor. So there you go, quantum reactor may very well be how she does her diddling in space. But outside of that, I'm unsure. Quantum Overdrive is active. The intrinsic meter will rapidly regenerate, and range attacks will switch to fire quantum energy-based arrows that deal more damage to enemies. Lovely. Quantum Overdrive. Okay, maybe not then. Just give us 1 second, lads. Quantum Overdrive. And now... Oh, you bastard. Yeah. That was quite fun. And a brand new nameplate, but it looks a bit shitter than the one I've currently got. So, skill test. Make use of basically everything to win. Do the winnings, please. Oh, that was a missile to the face. So, do that, then do that, then do that, then do that. Oh, I see, yes, that's taking up meter, of course it is. Whoosh. Now let's slice a bitch. Oh, I should have done one of her signature takedowny type ones. That would have been much more satisfying. Can she actually charge? Yes, she can charge the bow. That's nice. It's quite nice to be able to do the rapid fire and the charge. Does she have a slam down attack? Of course she does somewhere. Just had to find it. Oh. Is there another dude around here? Yes, there is. There's at least one. Oh, shots in mid-air. That was quite satisfying. Whooshy-dooshy-day. And now firing my arrows in your face. Yeah. Nice. That was oddly satisfying. Unfortunately, he was stuck in mid-air there, but nonetheless, oddly satisfying. Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong thing, whatever it was. I must admit, I really need to remember how to deal with shields. I'll have to look it up and see precisely how you do it. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait. How did I decoy? Now I'm confused as to what the fuck her powers are. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. I'll figure it out. If in the worst case scenario, just tap buttons and hope for the best. That's kind of how you generally play games. That's generally how I play games anyway. So right, yes, is the heavy attack. So the ranged attack there. So intrinsic. Oh, I see. Interesting. There's a sword teleport for an attack. Parry, teleporting behind the enemy. Nice. Yes, that's what we've already been taught. Quantum overcharging. What we got here? Disruptor arrows. Okay, interesting. I mean, in fairness, Inspector Hawkeye does kind of go because of the whole using gadget arrows and stuff. Although not quite. I don't think Hawkeye was ever quite as daft as Green Arrow once upon a time. Because Green Arrow, of course, used the now fairly infamous the infamous boxing glove arrow, which is just silly, but there you go. It's still fun. Okay, so I currently already own most of these arrows, it would seem. So yeah, these are razor arrows, deadly arrow. Okay. Flashes, interesting. Oh, I see that. Yeah, okay, that could be quite interesting. I don't know what to pick because I don't really know what I'm doing with a after a successful parry. Yes, okay, that's not a huge problem. Reduces the amount of energy drained from the overcharge meter when hit by 20%. That's probably definitely worth something to me. But let's try and figure out some of these other bits and pieces. Does she have some kind of shield? The Wings of Damascus, eh? Oh, nice. Vorpal Blade, yes. Okay, that's fine. I'm looking for some kind of shield. Breaks block, not quite what I would be after. Breaks block again. Interesting. Hold X. Cloud of smoke. That sounds fun. So what's that one if the other one's... Oh, in mid-air. That's why. After evading to perform a 2-hit sword strike. That's nice. That's very nice. But I feel like there's usually some kind of shield... yeah, specifically shield breaker. But apparently not so much. Oh, I mean that sounds fun. But first things first, I suppose we have to do that one. Stick to surfaces and can be manually detonated. Oh, well that definitely sounds fun. How many points? Oh, I've only got 1 point. Oh, I think I quite like the sound of that one with the gas covering cloud of nonsense. Right, let's go do more missions. See what or not. Oh, yes. There we go. It's not seeming to work the way you'd expect it to work, as in immediately. I think I actually have to launch the mission. Yeah, correct. Young Avenger campaign mission. So I think failed to failed to download server data. Good. Good. Is this just... Because that's the second thing that apparently doesn't want to work for me, which is alarming, to say the least. Bloody Warframe didn't want to download properly. Highlight it on the war table. That's the mission I want to do, please. Yes, this mission here. Select this mission. I'd like to do this mission, please. You wouldn't have thought it'd be that difficult, but apparently it's proving really rather difficult. Launch the mission. Oh, there we go. See?
All right. Surveillance footage shows this.
Well, I mean, you make a very good point. It really shouldn't, and it's an annoying piece of shit that shouldn't exist. But at the very least, this one doesn't, it's not necessarily single player. I'm doing it single player, but it's not necessarily single player. It is quite sort of online based. But you do make a very good point. I mean, it is hugely annoying, but also it is online. It's the crucial point there. It's all fine if you're online and it should be doing the thing, but I don't know what fuss and nonsense it was making about not being able to communicate, because it can.
Let's go find Getz. We'll have to get past security first. Not seeing a way for you to sneak through. They've got the area covered.
I mean, in fairness, I have never found a level in this that's anything to do with sneaking. I don't think, oddly enough, I don't think air guitar is going to be useful in this situation, but I might be proven wrong. I might be proven wrong. I suppose arguably she might have an air gigger. Yes, an air gigger. Oh god, it's so lame not being able to fly. I don't like it. Especially because if I want to warp everywhere, that's going to take a load of meter, which I don't necessarily want to use all of my meter on travelling. Hey lads, can I do something a bit like that? Yeah, damn straight I can. Hey lads, take some arrows. Oh yeah, I need to actually remember how to do the things. Oh, I mean that was moderately flash, quite literally. He can fly and is shiny and chrome. Yes. I mean, stealth is not an option in fairness, because I'm fairly confident there is no stealth in this game. It's not built for stealth. It's built for punching things in the face with your weaponry. So, not necessarily punching, but most of them punch things. Iron Man punches things, Cap punches things, Hulk punches things, obviously. Thor, I mean, he can punch things. What's quite nice with Thor is he's got his sort of... You can throw the hammer at the enemies, obviously. That is part of his kit. Yes, she does have... I mean, I suppose, arguably, of all the characters, you should really love Kate, because she is your entire... She's your purple baby. Have you had a purple baby? I think you should probably get it checked by a doctor. I don't think it's right to have a purple baby. My baby turned purple and I didn't know what to do. So I flushed him down, I flushed him down the loo. I keep getting the bloody teleport button mixed up, which is a nuisance to say the least. Okay, so there's a treasure chest and a mystery over there. Well, I might as well deal with this treasure chest first, seeing as I'm here. Slam down. What, flushing your baby down the loo? Is there an extreme reaction to it being purple? Probably, yes, but... Maybe that's what made Thanos quite so angry. Aha! I do quite like the teleporting. Oh, another skill point hurt. Marvellous. Yeah. Teleport to the doodah, teleport to the thingy, and teleport, teleport, teleport. I'm teleporting like that. So I could either go that way or this way. We'll go this way. Zoosh, zoosh, zoosh. It is just slightly hampered by the fact that you don't have it infinite, but I suppose it would be broken if you did. Way more fun, but probably broken. And hey lads. Although it would give you a lot more option. I suppose arguably she's not supposed to be up close and personal with drones. She's supposed to shoot them out the sky with her bow. But it would be so much more fun. Being purple, being flushed down the toilet. Being flushed down the toilet, I suppose, is the terrible extreme reaction part. Yeah. I really do need to figure out how to deal with shields. But at the moment, they are stuck in my gas. Stuck in my gas. Stuck in my gas. You enjoy your time there. If you could do with some exotic booze, then I've got some gas for you. Hey lads, get gassed. Bitch. Bam, bam. Yeah. I must admit, I'm doing combos, but I don't think I actually have any combos unlocked. Iron Man, put your lasers away, mate. Put your lasers away. It's time to be finished with your lasers. Where we go? Oh, treasure chest is up here. There might be a trick to getting it, or there might just... Oops. She went a little bit wrong, but I'll forgive her. A brand new bodysuit. Yes, that's right. We're in the middle of a battlefield. You just slip out of your current bodysuit and into a new one. I must admit, no, you probably won't want to slip into the new one because it's shite. How do we dismantle? That's the button we're after. That one is also shite, I think. Yes, there we go. I'm looking in the wrong direction for where my stats are. That one is the same. Go away. That one I don't have. That one is the same. Go away. We don't need you if you're the same thing. Yes! Sliced and diced. Oh, no. He is still alive. Slow motion declares we won. Right, what are we looking at? Treasure... Well, I say treasure chest. It's not necessarily a treasure chest. It's a mystery icon. And we want to do the mystery icon first, because... why not? Here. Here. I don't think it works quite like Hulk's jump. It doesn't feel like it's making it... Well, having said that, it might be making getting over here slightly quicker. Oh, it's a super special enemy. Oh, I can... Yo! Stealth attack! Whoa, nice. Real nice. Oh, I got shot. Again, I swear, some of these, they don't seem to be sort of doing as many icons as I think they once did, perhaps, or I'm just not reading the icons very well. And unfortunately, with the enemies being this lower level, you don't get... Oh, alright, that one I just didn't see him shooting. Okay, that, again, I mean, that's a bit unfair, just sweeping around like a fucking maniac. But yeah, you don't get as many opportunities to do the takedowns because they don't last as long. There's a happy medium where the enemies are just easy enough to beat them up and just difficult enough to stay alive long enough to allow you to do the takedowns and have some more fun. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Why are you doing that? Please stop doing that. Okay, fine. There we go. Alright, let's hope this now reconnects and works properly. Stupid bloody controller. Using his proper gold titanium suit for that one. True, he is currently in the old sort of... It's a version of the Mark 1. It's not quite as big and bulky as the Mark 1, but it's probably one of the best outfits I think he's got as a sort of alternative to the standard. I mean, I think the standard is probably one of the best outfits he's got. But okay, so if we swoop... Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. Might as well grab it. Tally-ho. Tally-hey. Tally-hoo. Tally-hoo. Tally-hee. Tally-hoo. Tally-hoo. Yes, the old Hot Rod Red, I believe they classified it as in the old films. Because that won't look garish at all, sir. Hope to actually attack it before it got the better of me. So, I'm not entirely sure... Ah, now I see what it is, but apparently we've got company. Are you quite sure? Oh, yes. Yeah. I bet you could do some fun sort of jump shots. Jump shot! Jump shot! Yeah, there's a little tiny bit of a delay. Not like a negative delay, but it sort of just stops her falling slightly. But only when you launch an arrow, which means you kind of just have to get lucky a bit, I think, to... Would you mind not chilling me out, please? I don't need to be frozen on the spot, sir. Oh, more shit inbound somewhere. Not entirely sure where. Oh, he's over there. Oh, good lad, Iron Man. Captain Iron Man, yes. I think there is a combination of Cap and Iron Man. Right, we're looking at one round there. Looks like we may be looking at just the two again. Which, as I said earlier, it's unusual that they've only got these two locks here. Fusion. Ha! That is, yes. I mean, in fairness, it's a popular thing, isn't it? When you get two characters that are super popular, the inevitable conclusion is, what if we stick them together? Because then they're going to be doubly popular. Not always a guaranteed fact, but nonetheless, the principle that often gets utilised. Could have sworn I saw a turret round the backside here. Oh no, it's a box. There it is. I'll take that. I mean, well, not yet, because we haven't been there. Do keep up. We've not been to the location. How are we going to find the prisoners if we've not been there? Constant little bunny hop. I'm the bunny hopping bishop. The bunny hopping bishop. Yeah. I just want to refer to the bishop's finger as well, because I'm fairly certain that's an alcohol. But maybe we shouldn't mention bishop's finger whilst being Kate Bishop. Nonetheless, it's the first thing that sprang to mind when I thought of bishops. Can we... Oh, I suppose I can... Whee, there we go. Or at least semi, there we go. I mean, we've made it most of the way. The Counter-Strike approach. I mean, I know certainly some FPSs, what you get away with, which so frustrates me, but I suppose it's because I can't do it. My brain doesn't have the capacity to be shooting, jumping and moving all at the same time. It struggles with the shooting and the moving part, let alone the shooting, moving, jumping and re-aiming whilst jumping part of everything. But yeah, I think one of the more annoying strategies I've found in FPS games is the Hey, we're doing the cheeky little jump. Cheeky little jump. Cheeky little jump. And now I'm bulletproof. Cheeky little jump. Can I? No, apparently I can't. Target priority, though. We'll take down the larger robot rather than the human man. I say that. Oh, I should have dodged it or blocked it. One of the two. Doesn't really matter which of the two you do, just as long as you do something to avoid getting hit by it. Oh, that's Iron Man. Unfortunately, Iron Man, you do realise you're at a slight disadvantage. Because you do look a bit like a robot. So when I've got nothing but robots in my line of sight, I want to shoot you, Iron Man. I realise that's a bit unfair, but it's fundamentally true. Oh, I say, oh, this is interesting. This is brand new mechanics here. I mean, well, I say brand new mechanics, not specifically. Well, okay. Oh no, maybe I have to. Ah, oh, I see. It's combining all of the mechanics. Is that? Oh, yes, I see. Okay. Oh, right. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that quite quickly. Yes, I see. Well, at least I understand the premise now. I wasted a large volume of time not understanding what the shit it wanted me to do. And now, although, unfortunately, if you miss one, there we go, marvellous. Hey, don't be rude. Oh, big robots are classified as... Ow, okay. Get the shit out there. Let's get some dust on that fella. Might be able to get the... No, I'm not. Big robots are classified as rude. Yes, they are. If they try and shoot me, they are definitely classified as rude. Hey, mate. Mate, I don't think you're alive anymore. I don't think you're alive, but I think you've forgotten to die. Do you want to try dying for me? Yeah? Yeah? Just... No? No, I think he's fine there. I think he's alright. Shall we just leave him be? Yeah, well, I think we'll just leave him be. We'll see if he's still there in a moment or two, but I think we'll... For now, I think it's probably best we just leave him be. He's forgotten his line, and he's probably going to be chewed out by the director. So we best not, best not be too harsh to the fella. Oh wow, barely even spawned, and Iron Man had already killed that guy. I suppose it's probably because I don't know if the AI runs my my Iron Man or not, but if he does, he is vastly overpowered for this volume of enemies. Oh, rude, obnoxious bastards obstructing Trump. Very good. Very, very good indeed. Very quick. Very quick. Yeah. No, he's still there. Psst. You're supposed to leave. You leave now. As I say, someone's going to be in trouble with the director, because he's supposed to have died and left the scene. Instead, he's decided to get involved a little bit too much. He doesn't want to leave. I suppose, in fairness, if I had floating shoes... Oh, that's friendly. That's a friendly teleporter. If I had floating shoes like he's got floating shoes, I probably wouldn't want to leave the scene either, because, fuck man, I'd want to show those bad boys off. Look at my sneakers are amazing. They let me float. Just don't lick them, otherwise the floatiness gets licked off. Bouncy, bouncy, oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy, shoes all in a line. Bouncy, bouncy, ooh, bouncy, bouncy, bounce so high I can touch the sky. Do 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 do. Bouncy, bouncy, oh, such a bounce time. Bouncy, bouncy, shoes all in a line. Hey boys, do you wanna not exist? Oh, what was that? Is that the decoy? That's the decoy. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Big boom power. Oh, are you serious, game? Are you serious? There's me using my big boom powers, and there's you fucking me over. I think we'll just sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and just getting the fuck out tends to be a good idea. That's, well, I mean, that was semi-well done. Not as well done as I'd wanted it to be, because I wanted to use the big fancy teleport explosion arrow, and the game went, no. No, I'm not allowing you to use the big fancy teleporting arrow. I'm going to block that with the dirty great shield that came out of nowhere. Basically just looking for treasure at this point. You never know where you'll find a little bit of looting. I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, we established it was a joke earlier, which is fair enough, but technically speaking, this is not too dissimilar to Warframe, of course, because I'm wandering around killing things and then looting areas afterwards. So it's kind of like, oh, I see. Oh, this is where I really would have preferred perhaps Iron Man, because I think he would have made traversing this a little bit quicker. Especially since I don't... Oh, is this one of those... Right, I see. They've combined all of their doings again. So where the fuck is the last one? This is a slight problem. Oh, I see. It's there. Alright. I mean, I suppose at least it's got the decency to sort of show a ping-ting. A ping-ting. A ying-ting, ping-ting, ying-ting, ping-ting, ying-ting, piddle-eye-po.
Haven't you heard? Knight's dress code is pain and pain.
Are we... Oh, I think... Where, what am I... Oh, I mean, I found the loot that I wanted. That's something, at least. Just precisely where you want me to do this console is another question. Oh, the console is down below. Oh, I see. It just took a moment for the fucking door to open. Fair enough. Fair enough. You scored points against my impatience there, game. Yeah, she has no taunt thing whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame. I do like on a long elevator journey just to do the sort of taunt.
Private investigator and former Avenger. Oh wait, they abandoned you before that ever became official, didn't they?
Stalker much? Need hero service?
Oh, we've got top surveillance on you, Avengers.
Oh, good. That means I can tell you to butts off, intercom guy.
Try not to die before I see you in the flesh, Ms. Bishop.
Dying. I'm too cute to die, baby.
You're right. This Getz guy's a creep.
He did seem that way, didn't he? Oh,
I'm for target practice.
talking of creepy.
Guess we lost the element of surprise.
And
From this point onward.
explosive entrance.
First we break these signs out.
Which is, you know, what happens if you eat too much curry. Although I suppose technically that's an explosive exit. But oftentimes an exit is an entrance. Disgusting, indeed. Indeedy do. Where else are there dudes? Over there. Oh, yes, takedown. Nice! I mean, no, he really isn't. I mean, you shot an arrow at best. I say at best. I mean, yeah, neither scenario works well, but I'm fairly certain the aim and direction that arrow went, it either went straight through his throat or straight through his head. And I suspect, considering they're classified as razor arrows, they really did go through the head. And that's a human man. That's not a robot. That's a human man. And you just killed him. Now, granted, some of the spy characters in here do slightly get away with the idea of being a little more sort of kill happy, but nonetheless we are supposed to be the heroes, and therefore we're supposed to be the ones not doing the killing, which she clearly missed the memo on that one. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? No, but I'm seriously making the doors get very irritable. Right, here we go. So we've got one there. I'm never gonna get that one done with just the one go round, so I suspect. Oh, unless that is it. And that appears to be it. Okay, fair days. They seem to really like just having the 2-hit openings now, which is strange to me because I don't know. They were obnoxious in a way, but these sort of opening the treasure vaults. Don't get me wrong. I know where the treasure chest is. I was just checking for bonuses. in either side. But nonetheless, usually it's about 3 of those switches to open one of these secret vaults. They apparently have changed it down to 2 per time. Unless it may be because I'm such a low level with Kate, they now do it on a sort of scaling function or something. I don't know, but it is peculiar to see that as being a change. When fucking laser beams can still come at you from nowhere across the entire fucking map, and you get no warning because the laser beam wasn't actually shot at you, it was shot at someone else. It's just it happened to hit you because it swept across the entire fucking field. Oh, straight me fucking brain. So let's open cell number 1, see what happens. I mean, by see what happens, I mean, I'm fairly confident I know. It opens the gate, and there's a shitload of enemies, which is fairly standard for this game. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I quite like fairly standard, but, you know. What's behind cell door number 1? I don't know, because I haven't actually opened it yet. We need to do that, and it's time, so I best do that immediately. But, oh, there's a scientist who's about to get teleported. I must admit, they're taking it easy on me for Kate diagonal movement. Yes, with a bit of luck. Although I doubt she needs a eligible bachelor. She's perfectly fine by herself. Oh, I thought he was going to laser further, so I jumped out of the way. Turns out he didn't, and my jump looked silly. Buddy. Now, what we got to do is find the... Oh, hello. Lootable box in the middle of a battlefield. Never mind, it's loot. It's therefore supremely important that I grab it immediately. Right, again, let's just... In the middle of the battlefield, let's just, you know... Why not just have a stock of our equipment. Change up our swords. Change up our everythings, really. Don't need that one, it's shite. Probably need that one. Don't need that one. It's shite. That one's better. That one's shite. One's both better and shiter. We'll go with not having it. That one's probably... No, it's not. That one's not better. That one's not better. That one's not better either. And how do you know she'd need a knight? Maybe she would be happy with the pawn. Because the pawn has the potential to become a knight. So maybe that's all she would want. She might have, you know, lesser tastes. Right, what we got here? That one I kind of liked the sound of, at the very least. So, demolition arrows, hold Y to draw. And then this one, press Y after any signature attack. So, yeah, okay, that's anything here. People marching the pawn across the board and not getting a queen. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think you would. I feel like maybe if you were like a chess pro, maybe you'd find a reason not to. But I got to admit, as a chess non-pro, I very much find it sort of like, yes, yeah, it's going to be a queen. It's of course going to be a queen. So, because you've got every available movement. The only other thing would be the benefit of having a second king or something, just in case the first king gets checkmated. You've got a spare, but that's illegal. So, okay, that's unlikely to happen. That might be. I don't know. That one sounds a bit shit. That one sounds fun. What are these? With explosive arrows equipped. Oh shit! Yeah, I can equip different arrows, and I keep forgetting that. Disruption arrows. Yeah, okay. Okay, so charging it brings out disruptors. That gets flashings. I see this one's marking. Yeah, that might be quite fun. Marking 3 enemies, and then let's go with another big high-end. No, that one looks a bit meh. That's more what I'm after. The nice little combo. Triple XY combo. That'll do nicely. Because I automatically do triple XY as a combo in general. It's too many sort of Devil May Cry games and stuff that my default is almost always what it should be is there should be light attack, heavy attack, finisher. So my default is almost always to do that combo, whether it exists in a game or not. I almost always do it, which is daft, but you know, as I say, sometimes. Hey, go on. Unfortunately, we can't really see it because I'm currently invisible. But oh, big teleporting swirly kick, nice. I enjoyed a big teleporting swirly kick. Always enjoy a teleporting swirly kick. Oh, I really thought I had that covered, but apparently I did not. So that wasn't an explosive arrow, was it? Oh, that was. LT and X, nice, yes. I mean, it wasn't exactly aimed, but ow, ow. Did you not? It was world's most pitiful dodge, wasn't it? Been shot by an ice beam loads and loads. He finally stopped the ice beam, and she goes, "Oh, best dodge now." I realised that was my fault on that occasion. I just didn't dodge in time, but yeah, it was a bit, was just a bit lame. You know, this idea of, oh, I've been shot by an ice beam, now I'll dodge. Oh, he's no longer shooting an ice beam at me. Pow! Right in the. Never mind. I think I mostly missed, but that's fine. We can survive that. Firing the explosive arrows. Bang! Nice. Hey. Oh, that's not. Oh, never mind. I'm trying to get the explosive arrows to work a bit more, but I suppose technically I can do that. Yes, I can. Oh, that's quite nice. Still combo.
What are you planning, Kate?
Oh, we're just gonna grab Dr. Getz and take him with us. There's no way I'm letting him go after this.
Daddy ho.
Lead the way.
Hey, buddy. You don't want to explode in my face. He did. He did want to explode in my face, and he did in fact explode in my face, which is slightly awkward. Can we get any kind of sneak attack there? No. Ha! Yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I did, however, manage to score an explosive arrow into his chest. Hey, buddy. Yes! I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Explosive arrow. Pow! Oh, I'm enjoying the explosive arrows. So what are these arrows? Oh, these are like triple... Oh, that's Iron Man again. Sorry. Sorry, Earn Pants. I will try not to shoot you next time. Oh, so I think that's explosive arrows in general. Yes, it is. But they are, apparently, really super heavy. But you can hold it down, and then these are triplicate arrows. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Get super fucking pissed. Yes. So it's weird seeing Cupid mentioned again. I was watching the old... I mean, this is years and years old now, but Danny Sexbang, or Dan, as he's more commonly known as, Game Grumps. But I figured Danny Sexbomb might give you slightly more. If I just went Dan, I was watching Dan, you might not have known who I meant specifically, whereas highlighting his full sort of persona name is slightly more, makes it slightly more obvious. Dan the Gardening Man. No, that's something else entirely. Oh, good lord, there's a large volume of things that I don't need to have on the screen right now. But I was watching him play Space Quest, not Space Quest, the other one, King's Quest 5? Question mark? Might be 5. Can't say that with any real certainty. Right, fire that triple threat of... Oh, never mind. It keeps hiding around the corner, and I'm not hugely appreciative of that fact. Because it means that every time I try this triplicate of fucking exploding arrows... Oh, and frozen. Fine. You've annoyed me. I will use everything in my disposal to fuck you up, son. Dodge back. Bam, bam, bam. And now explodings. Explodings for you, explodings for me, explodings for everyone. Everyone enjoys explodings, and then stick them up your bum, because that's where you should expect to stick explosions. Anyway, I was watching him play King's Quest, and in that you can take Cupid's bow and you use it against the final character, and she dies from a severe ingestion of love. She is so evil that she actually dies to the love, which is mildly amusing, I think. Pow, pow, pow. Everybody explodes now. And I'll tell you what. You know what? Fine. I'll use normal exploding arrows. Dies from an ingestion of love. Yes, I suppose my phrasing could have had some work on it, but take smoke. And why did you triple threat? Why did you triple threat the exploding arrows on the wrong target, dear? It's like I never once asked you to do that, and yet she just sort of did it. Let's get up close and personal for the finale. Yes, Mr. Getz. Lyle gets his ass kicked. Who is she? Spider-Man's wife? In fairness, there's that storyline that I think Chester likes to wheel out every now and again, and that's the whole that, you know, not whole is the wrong phrase, I suppose, but that's the idea that Mary Jane got cancer because she was being boned by, I suppose, technically. She was being boned by, what's it? Yeah, I suppose a very good way of putting it succinctly and bluntly is she was jizzed to death. There's technically slightly more complicated matters involved in it, but fundamentally it is an accurate statement. But
So, Getz, how are you liking the accommodations?
Did you come here just to gloat?
I did.
I was going to say, it's kind of what we do. We beat people up and then we gloat about having beaten people up.
If you're referring to my demotion, it's a jealous vendetta by that Rappaccini harpy.
Ooh, so Monica's not happy with you either, huh? She didn't appreciate your little tachyon disaster, did she?
I never mentioned tachyon.
Oh, come on, dude. The storms, massive radiation spikes. It's your work, isn't it?
Was. My work was never this unstable. What Rappaccini's doing is reckless. Suicide. Now, get me a lawyer.
Ooh, yeah, don't think so. It doesn't
I
really
mean,
matter, though.
technically, I think you
Understand your,
sort of...
facial structure. A little 3D hard light simulation in your security systems will think my Getz decoy is the real thing.
I can see why Rappaccini was so interested in you. Your skills are impressive.
What do you mean interested?
She's quite taken with both you and the other Hawkeye. It's a shame you chose the wrong side.
Feeling like I made the right choice from here? You know, outside the prison cell? We're done.
Guards.
Don't let them get to you. These guys always try to mess with your head.
Yeah, maybe, but I still need to look into this. If AIM was keeping tabs on Clint, I need to know what they have.
Well, we can help.
You guys made your priorities clear. Clint wasn't on the list. You know, I get it. The Avengers have a world to save, you can't just drop everything. But I'm not giving up on my friend. I'll be back soon.
I mean, in fairness, we could probably spare a few minutes. That's alarmingly inaccurate for the world's greatest archer.
Yeah, well, it's all in the breathing and a bunch of other steps.
The guy eating was Tony, yes.
Either I'm in trouble or...
We owe you
I mean, I can't say I thought he looked weird, but...
And that meant we weren't there for you when you needed us most.
Cap, you were taken prisoner. You've got nothing to apologize for.
What? You're going to have to help me out as to what about him was weird.
Also, I should have made this official a long time ago. You've proved you're an Avenger, Kate. If you'll have us.
When I was a kid, I dreamed of hearing you say that.
I also dreamed of flying a plane made of gumballs.
I'm hoping that's a yes.
I'll give it a shot.
See, I'll grant you, I couldn't shoot a bow like that. Especially not at the speed at which she was shooting that. But nonetheless, I'm surprised. It felt like, really, she should have been bullseye, like, every time. Right? She's supposed to be the world's greatest archer. you'd think you'd have Bullseye at all occasions, wouldn't you? Alright, so what we got? I saw someone called Roy. Can't deny, I'm curious as to who Roy is, but still. Okay, so that's a faction vendor. We've got some bits in here. Nothing is going for 2 in a bed, no. I mean, you'd expect her to be very good at Bullseye, wouldn't you? That is her whole... Although technically, I suppose, darts are slightly different, strictly speaking. But nonetheless, you would sort of expect it to be slightly better. I'll buy that, because I've got plenty of resources, so we'll pick one of those up so that we can get that equipped if we can. Oh, I've got 3 more points. Oh dear, now I have to make more decisions. Okay, mark a target at least 3 times. Oh, with the, oh yeah, I forgot all about those ones. Dear. Well, I get the impression, yeah, that must be in the triplicate ones. So yeah, with the razor arrows, you do the triple threat, and then this is still with razor arrows, whereas this must be with the... Yeah, I suppose they are called scattershot arrows. So yeah, okay. We'll try and remember to do those a bit more. Continuing to charge the disruptor arrow a second time to have it pierce through multiple targets. Ooh, yes please. We'll have that one. Explosions. Explosions fully charge the arrow, increasing the explosive payload. Yes please. And finally, Archer's Mark. Marvellous. Well, that takes care of those levels. Ah, good. She's automatically equipped that. Well, that was oddly disappointing. Oh, might as well equip that one. Slightly better. That's probably... I mean, it lowers one but raises the other. I'll take it. Fuck it. It's a slightly higher level. I don't necessarily pay much attention to what I'm equipping. It's pretty much... do those numbers look pleasing? Those numbers look pleasing. And so I equip it. I'm sure there is probably a method to the madness, but hey, I don't know what that method is. So that's quite high end. So I wonder if it would be worthwhile sort of boosting that. Yeah, go on, we'll boost that for now, and since it's already quite a high level, it should last me quite some time. It's the one problem with this equipment system is I often find if you boost it, you just end up changing it immediately, and it's like, oh, I wasted all those resources boosting it, didn't I? So it's an unfortunate system to a certain extent. So there's a Inhuman faction terminal. Is that? No, I think we're looking at that being further away. Question mark? Ah, there it is. So theoretically, I can just talk to this, and I probably won't do that, but I'm going to take it anyway. But take all of those. Now, there should be a shield version. There's also a couple of symbols over here which are interesting. I don't know what specifically. I mean, one of them is Thor, one of them's Captain America, and one of them's Miss Marvel. I suppose, are they just there?
Ooh, my friends would be so jealous if they could see this place. Especially
Just
Fruit. He
chats,
loves
I would say.
designing stuff.
Yeah, just are you finished chatting? Yeah, okay. Cap, you got anything actually interesting?
Once you're gone. Explaining it live is another thing.
Do you have anything interesting to say? No? Just a man in a leather jacket with a gun? Yeah, that's fine. Enjoy holding your gun. Maria, Aqua Maria. Oh, no. Go on. Go on. You were going to say something. Go on. I'm listening. Maybe you were telling me off for going around your desk. No, I don't think she was. So, I feel like there should be... Shield faction vendor. No, that's not really what I'm after. Ah, shield coordinator. What was that?
We could really use your help. What do you say? Thank you. Great. I knew you'd come through.
Marvellous. I think they might have reduced the amount. I think what they've done is if you collect all of those missions, they've actually corrected it so that it doesn't just repeat the dialogue for every single one, which is slightly better, I think. I think most people would agree it's slightly better if you don't have thanks, 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 thanks as part of the situation. Whoa, okay, we're not doing that one. What is technically the next doings? Highlighted on the war table. Where is her next current doings? Because I think this one just balances the power to whatever you are, which is quite useful. Anchor points. Anchor butter. You place the butter down and then you lower an anchor into it.
Yo, Dr. Pym. I hear you've got news about our tachyon situation?
I must admit, I always thought when they advertised this that Pym was going to be a bigger part of this game, as in a playable part of this game. That's a bit of a shame that he currently isn't, as far as I'm aware. Unless he was a bonus character elsewhere, perhaps, I don't know.
Mysterious. I like it.
So if we shut down this facility, does that mean we'll stop all these time disruptions from happening?
Tachyons are highly unstable. Let's see what we're dealing with first.
All right. Recon it is. You, sure you want me leading this, Cap?
You know more about this situation than anyone. I trust you. And if you're ever not sure what to do, just listen to your instincts. They've served you well.
That means a lot. Thanks, Cap. Let's do this.
But I suspect this isn't going to be recon as such, is it? It's probably going to be more beating people up in a unpleasant fashion. I say unpleasant, a very pleasant fashion, but nonetheless beating people up. Oh, we got 4. That's not one.
I just figured we'd wing it. What? I'm joking, dude. Have a little faith. Okay, we take out the comm tower first, then sneak in, and inspect
I think I unlocked. Did I unlock? Didn't say so. Or maybe it just told me I was able to unlock it at some point, maybe. But I swear there was a... Oh, yeah. Well, maybe that's Paisley. Too cool. Dimension Shift. Frankly Gorgeous. And Hawking Bird. It's a weird sounding one. But yeah, I haven't actually unlocked one. Oh! I mean, that is quite spectacular. It looks nice, though.
Okay, so, what am I looking at? Past and future sky?
More like radiation trail.
Oh, good. I feel much better about going outside now.
Yeah, I feel like we could probably do with some Stark Tech armor if we're dealing with a lot of radiation.
Okay, we're too close.
Unfortunately, she wasn't in the main game, so she's missed out on Stark Tech armor.
Disable it, we'll have a short window where AIM will be blind and unable to call for backup.
This is a stupid method of travelling, but oddly effective. Also inconvenient there.
The closer you get to the origin point, the stronger the disruptions get.
Let's go investigate the mystery. But this is kind of how you travel with the Hulk to get the most out of his speed as well. Just constantly, the moment you land, you just end up jumping again. And I don't know, it just, it might just be my imagination, but it does feel like it allows you to get just a little bit more pace out of the characters. As I say, I might just be making that up as a desperate urge to not be left behind by people who can sort of double jump and fly. Fly is the key one. A lot of the time when the other characters can fly, you do tend to get left behind, which is annoying. You don't really want to be left behind, because then you just sort of, you turn up when everybody's finished the fight, and it's just a bit like, oh fair enough, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, hoi! I think that was surprisingly well dealt with. Hey buddy, you know, don't shoot me. I think we need to do swift archery justice this time. Ouch. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to use my fancy new... Well, I say new. I had them ages ago, but... Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Get owned. Okay, I may have gotten owned as well. Oh, missiles. Yeah. Explosions, explosions, explosions for you. Explosions, explosions, explosions for you. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? I don't know, but something's heading down. Okay, it was you. Pow! Pow in the knee, pow in the face, and stab in the chest. Again, there was a man inside that robot suit that I think you just stabbed quite drastically. I think we're pretty much done here. We dealt with the Robo Boy. We dealt with Robo Boy. We dealt with Robo Man. We dealt with Robo Children and the Robo Flan. Right, so I suppose probably that mystery is looking like it's the quicker one. Also, apparently random. Whoops, oops, calm down, dear, calm down. Oopsie doodles. That's me. That's my fault. That one. I was pushing the wrong button. But ooh, unique stuff. Well, that's bad. We don't want time folding in on itself. The only thing you want to fold in on itself is a nice little bit of cream or something. Okay, this time, apparently there is a third doodad, and I don't know where that third doodad is. Ah, okay. Or at least that's, I'm hoping it's third. You're marvellous. Yes, treasure chest for me. A treasure chest for my tea. Hold it, grab it. Comic books and arrowheads. And a very twisted texture. A very twisted texture. That's possibly going to be quite awkward to function with that texture entirely bugging out. Right, what is it you actually want me to do? Oh, it's one of these where you sort of pull it out. I must admit, they're slightly more difficult when you've got... It is moderately fascinating, this game, how some things are so much easier when you've got real people as allies, and some things wind up being so much more difficult. And it's interesting that this sort of pull it out and destroy it mechanic, they are so much more difficult when you've got friends, because what they do essentially... it's like normally when you've got people, it's a little bit easier because you get to sort of, but you get basically infinite revives, assuming all the player characters are alive. But this little system here, because it's designed for someone to hold it open and then the other players to destroy it, it's a lot more difficult to actually get them done, because it disappears inside. It disappears back inside of itself, as it were. But that's because it's cold. No, it disappears back inside far quicker, owing to the fact that you're supposed to hold it open for your other players to deal with. So it's a lot more difficult. Whereas here, it's a lot easier because I can just drag it open, and they don't expect the AI to react properly, so they just allow it to stay open. So yeah, it is weird how certain elements are like absolute piece of piss with people, absolute piece of piss without people. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, you say you're blocking, I say, you know, I'm going to kill them instantaneously. This one's got some kind of tracking method attached to it, hasn't it? So hopefully. No, okay, we can't seem to lock on. I thought the idea was I locked on. Apparently not. Oh well. Nope. Okay, that did not work the way I wanted it to. I think maybe rapid fire. I think maybe just fucking leave them. It'd be so much easier with Iron Man because I could fly up and meet them and kick the shit out of them. All right, I think we're gonna have to stop jumping for at least a moment. Tally ho! Whoa! Hey, yeah, wasn't what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Take care of the turrets. They're always a nuisance. It's usually turrets that often... I mean, most things can kill me in this game, but turrets are probably one of the highest the highest volume of ones that do kill me in this game, because oftentimes I don't see them and you just get peppered constantly. So it's like, oh, there's not a lot I can do about this peppering of death that you've decided to put forth for me. Especially sort of the missile turrets. I must admit, these little sort of lasery turrets are fairly meaningless, but you know, as long as you aren't getting salted. Now, see, this is one of those age-old ones where I'm sure if I knew what I'd said, what you said would have been hilarious. But you might have to remind me what I said that prompted that, because I can't remember. Because I don't pay attention to myself. I find it easier that way. Down we go. Whoa there. I said I was getting... Right. Yeah. Yeah. As I say, hilariously funny. Just, I had no idea what I said to prompt it. I mean, you say that. I think you'll find they already know we're here, dear. Do keep up. Oh, there's a mystery around the corner. Ah, fuck it, we'll deal with the mystery around the corner. Assuming it is round this corner. If it's round another corner, I'm probably going to be less interested. Might as well grab that, and then, I don't know, might be able to cheekily get up there with a few teleports. Yes, I can. Superb. I mean, they seem distracted. I don't think they are distracted. But they are going to be dead soon, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. Plus, was that Black Widow speaking? I'm not convinced Black Widow came on the mission with us. Although I must admit, I don't know whether it is the same voice actress. I wouldn't have thought so. But I do keep thinking Kate sounds a bit too much like Black Bishop. Black Bishop, yes. As opposed to the White Bishop. I know. Kate sounds a bit like Black Widow. As I say, I'm assuming it wouldn't be the same voice actress, but I couldn't say that with any real certainty. Right, time to get the fuck out of there. The situation was growing dire. Oh, there, hey. Hey, Black Bishop, Blamberland. Hey, Black Bishop, Blamberland. Black Bishop got home. Damn, Black Bishop got home. Boom. Hey, buddy. The Great Kate Bishop. Nice. Ow. Only saw the fact that he was charging after he'd sort of charged at my fucking face. Yeah, so much for your elite exosuit. Your elite exosuit is now trashed. But yeah, I must admit, the Great Kate Bishop is going to... I keep thinking Kate Kane, which is the other company. That's the other company. Because that's Batwoman. Or the latest iteration of Batwoman. Tally-ho, tally-hee. Do you? Where? Where? I will leap into combat. Ah, DC. A.K.A. the better company? I mean, I don't know. I prefer DC Comics, I must admit. Although Marvel movies, obviously, is vastly superior. Although animated movies, I'd say DC is vastly superior. But, yeah, they each of them seem to do different things slightly better than the others. Oh, I'm stuck in the wibbles. Yeah. Carry on jumping. Carry on jumping. Because when you're jumping, you know that you're winning the game. Certainly as Kate used... Oh, wait, you calm down there. You're slicing and dicing all over the shop. We don't need slicing and dicing all over the shop. We need it in a very specific location, and that location is not in the shop. I'm trying to just deal with the turrets. I may have to sacrifice some health because, well, my aiming and dodging skills are not exactly humongously peak. They're not the most optimal. I suppose my skills in general aren't the most optimal, but you know, specifically trying to shoot and dodge at the same time, I tend to be a little bit too slow. Oh, hey, buddy. That's why I quite like Iron Man and his missiles. Here we go. Thor, what are you doing? Thor, you seem to be rushing off somewhere, but nobody knows where. Okay. So there's apparently something over here that I may have missed. Oh, it's a doodad. Right. We can probably deal with this doodad. Stand here? Oh, I see. Yes. Hold the doodah. Which is... Ow. Okay. Easier said than done. I mean, flesh and bone mostly, and you kind of just saw a lot of that because I just got hit by something, so... The biggest problem with this sort of mode is you are hampered into a very small... Oh, goodbye. You are hampered into a very small area. Now, granted, I do have... Ow. I just can't quite see... I can't quite see the sort of things inbound, which is slightly problematic. You need a big area for a picnic. Yes, very good. That time I gathered what I was saying, because hampered. Very good. My picnic basket. Trying to be fairly sort of calm. He says rapid firing now. It was originally intended to be calm. It's just, you know. Ow, 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 please. No, no rockets, no missiles, none of that. None of this, none of the other. Nobody wants you to deal with my mother. Yes, no, I mean, it would be optimal if you stop. Right, let's just do some dodging and then kill this dude and then grab some health. Well, please stop with the lightning bursts. I do need some health. I do need some health, otherwise I'm definitely going down. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I want that. I want that dude. I couldn't have that dude. Well, okay, we need to get back on the point. Bam, 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 bam. I need to get back on the point again. Slicey dicey doodads. For me, for you, for me, for me. Ow. What is... Okay, it must be this guy with a rocket launcher. Yeah? I am going to fuck up your knee... Oh, no, I'm not. Fuck it. I need, like... I need to not have to stand in a single area eternally, because it's proving troublesome. How... Also, I need to see the projectiles and actually... Oh, god damn it. Fucking rocket launchers and arseholing nonsense. Need some health again, but of course I also need to get back to the pissing point, because they now own more of the area. This is an issue. An issue I'd prefer not to be a part of. Ow! Just not with the rocket launchers! I'm going to have to really look very carefully for rockets. Which is a problem. I swear, didn't I explicitly have like a shot that's supposed to lock on with this thing? Oh, there we go. It was that time. Cocksuckers. Make an arsing mind about what it is and isn't willing to do for me. Let's go back to razor arrows. They seem to be the best one. Nice generic general arrow. Yeah. Oh. I swear you're supposed to be able to counter that. I'm pretty certain I did do the counter I was supposed to do, and it just didn't. As is so often the way. I suppose everybody says that. I blame the controller. Oh dear. Also possibly blame the computer for not quite being able to cope with this. It's on the verge of not deciding to just not. At all times, I fear, is the unfortunate truth. But still. Again, really would like a taunt. It makes these elevator rides a little more delightful.
Detecting highly concentrated energy signatures at the very bottom of the facility.
Well, I often have high energy at the bottom. Yeah, things are a wibbly.
Pockets of abnormal gravity. These vents are connected to
Oh, oh no.
Find the target with access. We can take care of the rest.
Actual physical keys. That's just rude. Why would you not let Jarvis do his business? It's the only thing Jarvis does. Apart from make snarky comments. Whoa, oh, okay. That went a little bit weird. I assume I do have to avoid these pockets of gravity, because otherwise I assume I'll get sucked off, which, might be worthwhile after all. Getting locked in a gravity pocket to get yourself sucked off. Getting locked in a gravity pocket. Might be too much though, mightn't it? Oh, well, I got trapped in a gravity pocket and sucked off to death. I must admit, I genuinely thought I was going to be able to just jump over it. I didn't think they were going to be quite so stringent on the rules there, but clearly when they've put the effort of making gravity pockets, they want you to experience the gravity pockets as best you can. Oh, straight through the fucking face. Ow, ow, what is that thing? I don't know what happened there. But he seemed to shoot himself. Oh, cock. Yeah, those pockets of gravity are going to prove an annoyance. That is certain. Because they're just kind of interfering. They're interfering with my doings, and really... Oh, okay, we're facing completely the wrong way. Oh, wait, oh. Yeah, not half. It's difficult to... With all this fucking slow down and speed up tachyon nonsense, it's very difficult to know whether half of these errors and weirdness is the game doing fancy things for its new time wibbles idea, or my computer having a heart attack at trying to keep up with playing the game, which is going to prove alarming at some point. Oh, I hate the teleporting robots. God damn it. I had the perfect opportunity, then stopped attacking. Right, we dealt with that treasure chest, and now we just need to try and avoid being sucked into the gravity hole. Just avoid the gravity hole. The black hole of your soul. The black hole. Or is it because there's two of us here? Or possibly 4 Avengers, 2 people watching, perhaps it'll work. 4 Avengers will work more because it's a guaranteed number. Because there's 4 Avengers, instead of it being the black hole of our souls, it's the black hole of our souls. I just wanted to use the phrase arseholes. It was basically the entire motivation behind that entire sentence was just to be able to use the phrase arseholes. I mean, technically I could use the phrase arseholes whenever I like, so I don't know why I went to quite so much bother. Black hole sun. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. I went all the way back to the elevator, and then I had love on it. Love on an elevator. Love on a do-do-do-do-do. Love on a elevator. I'm gonna keep leaping around like a madman. Go, Kate. Go, Kate. You wanna leap around? Jump around. Bam, bam. Jump around. Bam, bam. I don't know any more of the lyrics. If there are any more actual lyrics to that song. May very well not be. I'm not sure if the entire song was jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around. I feel like there must have been some more lyrics to that song, but I can't guarantee it. Okay. Yes, there's an important man there sliding around the place. Now, I just got laser turrets. Fair enough, someone else took care of the laser turrets. Hey, buddy. Would you... Hey! I automatically hit the B button, despite the fact that I was very much planning on not doing that. Okay, so exploding things are rude. Okay, now I'm going to have to recharge the bow. So I'm hoping the disruptor arrows might do something nice against the shield, if I can actually hit the little shit. Which I can't deny, I'm struggling with. Explosions! All of the explosions, all of the time. Oh, nice. So because the charge sort of exploding arrow is classified as a signature maneuver. You can actually chain 4 exploding arrows, which is quite satisfying. I was using mostly the smoke arrow into the chain of exploding arrows. Now I know you can use the exploding arrow to chain into a load of exploding arrows. I mean, it's just exploding arrows for days. It's gonna explode all over the place. My explosives are gonna go in your face. They're gonna go in your face, and they're gonna go in your torso, then they'll go in your legs, and then they'll blow up. 'Cause I've got 4 exploding arrows for you. For you, for you, and you. Everybody gets an exploding arrow. But they shout no, no, no. Because they don't want them. They don't want exploding arrows. Hey, Thor, Thor. Hey, Thor, Thor, Thor. Hey, Thor, Thor. Hey, Thor, Thor, Thor. Hey, Thor, Thor, Thor. If it's Thor, get some ointment. Did you plan that joke from the very beginning of that random barrage of Thors? No. It just sort of happened. Hey, fuck you. Ow, ow, ow. Could you not do the wibbly waves? Hey, ya! Teleportation. Here we go. Hey, bitch. Gonna slice and dice your knackers. Gonna slice and dice your nuts. Okay, well, we'll deal with the room up ahead then. Hold down X to deal with this.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Zoom in.
Keep this quick. I want to keep potential paradoxes to a minimum. How's your progress on the weapon?
Oh.
We should be able to send back a working prototype on our next connection. Excellent.
No wonder we got timey-wimey wibbly wobblies.
Progress in less than 30 days. Not for me. Patience.
Hold on. I am. I'm holding onto the controller.
Our guest finally agreed to help. Remember what's
Well, I'm assuming this is the timey-wimey doodahs.
Deal's a deal. I'll do my part. Kate, you need to destroy that place. Now!
No.
Oh lord, time travel. Shit. Oh well, that takes care of having... Because I always wondered why they wouldn't choose to allow you to play as the original Hawkeye. That might be why, because he's vanished off into the future. And he's clearly being an arsehole.
Destroy that thing when we have a chance.
I don't know why the hell he'd be working with Monica, but I know Clint, okay? He has a reason, and we need to figure out what it is before we start wrecking things.
You don't know that for a fact, though,
Towards the
do
end.
you? You don't know that for a fact. It does certainly open up more plot holes than is entirely necessary, but it is usually a fascinating little jaunt into the world of sci-fi. If you need a lovely little sci-fi jaunt, you go immediately to time travel. That way. Let's have a look at my gear. Let's have a look at my gear. Maybe. No, I think the prismatic ISO seems to be the better option. Very, very carefully to not just shit all over the setting it's in.
This is bad.
This one seems fairly isolated.
Hey, mind filling us in? Do you know what that thing was?
Well, basically it's a bridge through time. I've done research on the concept before, but until now, nobody's been foolish enough to actually try it.
Okay, and that's the source of these tachyon disruptions?
Whatever she's sending through time is, yes. And if we don't stop them, the storms will eventually tear reality apart. We're talking about time collapsing in on itself.
They'll be locking down security after our break-in. But I have an idea. We're gonna build another time bridge.
Did you not just hear me say tearing reality apart? Messing with time is a bad idea.
Exactly. So
There you go, Hank agrees with you. Messing with time travel in a storyline is a bad idea.
Cut Monica off from her future self. That would stop the storms, right?
That's still messing with time. That might work. I'll need a few things, but you know what? Maybe.
Okay. First, we'll need everything you can get on Monica's time bridge plans. Blueprints, records, everything. Shield's intel points to an AIM data center in Siberia.
Hey, you know how you're sort of talking in my ear? You do realise I'm like stood right next to you, mate. You could have just turned around and told me that. But, I mean, fair dues. I suppose if you're more comfortable with the communicator, who am I to judge? Oh yes, that's the shield one. We've already got that one. Yeah, that's fine. A bit of overridden dialogue there. Marvellous. Faction rankings. Super duper. Now, is there anything else of any real significance? Roy, model gear vendor, no. Human Alliance. Intriguing. Oh, that's the woman, yes, of course. This is the one who was sort of like, you're the best, 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 you're the best. Chest's already been opened. Character select. No. I think we've covered everything inside this base camp, which is quite good. Well, I suppose the gear vendor Roy is. Now, what sort of gear are you talking about in this one? Oh, this sort of gear. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care too much about that. I think we do have. I never actually got finished fiddling with this, did I? So let's get on with finding this. So yeah, don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Diddling with your equipment. Diddling around all day. Diddling around with your equipment. Diddling around all day. It's a very good time. It's a very very efficient way of wasting time, I suppose, diddling around with your equipment all day, but it doesn't get much done if you're diddling around with your equipment all day. Ooh, I mean, she is a ranged fighter, so ranged rating does make a degree of sense to go for. Although she can hold her own up close and personal, which is entirely her prerogative. Makes it very difficult to fire a bow, though, I suppose, if she's holding her own at the same time. I mean, it would make anybody's job difficult holding their own and firing a bow, owing to the fact that a bow is very much a two-handed weapon. Superb. Right, I suppose I could boost these. Yeah, boosting these is probably worth something. Not a lot, but something. Boosh, doosh, badoosh, 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 and finally badoosh. And this one's usually safe to sort of upgrade because it takes so long to upgrade, you don't tend to change that artifact out all that much. 6 points, and we can go specialties nowadays. Okay. So what is this? Okay. Create a quantum bridge, instantly switching places with a projector. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, go on, we'll have that. Why not? Excess quantum energy from the warp arrow is converted into a defensive barrier, which temporarily absorbs 20% of incoming damage. Sounds cool. Give it to me. Activates an energy field that absorbs 20% of incoming damage. Yes, please. Any amount of damage that is stopped is always a good thing. Let's have a look at the masteries. What we got in here. Oh, these are all the sort of choose one of three, which is always a bit complicated to read through all three and make the best decision. Second charge for the warp arrow. That's always quite a good one. Wormhole. Oh, yes, I remember seeing wormhole being advertised. No longer teleport to the wielder. Oh, black hole gravity well. Ooh, that might not be too unreasonable. No, I think what I might do is I'll take this one, but I quite like the idea of having the second charge. And a third charge if I wanted to. Duration of Shadow Jacket. Which one's Shadow Jacket? Is that something I should already know? I should probably already know about that. Oh yes, please, that one definitely, thank you. One more, and I think what we'll do is just straight damage on that one. That'll do nicely. Marvellous. It's the way we do things. I'm probably thought to do one more before. Oops, that's not the terminal I was looking for. Where's the terminal I was looking? Ah, that's the terminal I was looking for. Probably do one more and then call it quits. And then I don't know if. suppose if I haven't finished the taking aim campaign, which at 62%, probably haven't. Ooh, private eyes. There's a song in there somewhere. You can see my private eyes. a very good song. Very good song. I mean, it's a tolerable song, but I can't sing it because I can't quite get the tune in my brain, which is terribly unfortunate. Because instead, what you got was that horrible rendition. I need to launch the mission. I was trying to have a cheeky swig of drink. I still did, I'd like to point out.
So, what are the chances you can actually build this time bridge?
Up until now, I thought it was impossible, but Monica seems to have cracked it somehow.
Well, we're about to find out how.
And if Monica's cracked it, Hank will crack it. Because, you know, it's a matter of pride.
Into the cold we go. Again.
Smith,
Break in without raising the alarm.
I'm not going to lie, I must have put him in the outfit.
Can you find us a
But
target?
I'm really not liking that Captain America outfit.
Patrol Delta got lost in a snow squall.
At some point, past me must have thought, go on, why not? Maybe it was only supposed to be for like one mission, and then I stopped playing as Captain America, but I'm really not keen on it. It's a bit bland and a bit, I don't know, meh. So I think I'd prefer him in one of his other outfits, really, but never mind. I haven't got much choice at the moment, because until I play as Captain again, I can't actually sort of just change Captain America's outfit, so he's stuck in whatever he's got. What you need to do is you need to get into the sprint.
Patrol, dead ahead. Take them out before they can warn the others. Check their pockets.
Yeah. I also wanted to check out this secret area. It's a secret area. Well, I say secret, it's not secret.
Yeah, sorry. Just thinking about what we saw.
I mean, I was going to say, you're mostly distracted by the fact that Clint's an arsehole, which you should probably just accept. I mean, he seems to flip between being a decent chap and a bit of a dick at all times, but... there it is. 86 meters. That away. Tally ho. I know. That's what I'm aiming for. But first, what we have to do, is counter that dude. Surprisingly efficient. Pow. Pow. Yo, bitch. Explode now. I locked him in a cloud of exploding arrows. And now he's got no choice but to explode. Is there... Oh, there's another dude here. Hey, buddy. I'd like to slice your giblets off. Robots don't have giblets. They do if I say they do. Oh, I missed out. Whoa, a lot of exploding robots. Also, turret? No, it's not turrets. When is a turret not a turret? Well, when... Hey, whoa, get the fuck out there. Now we've got to figure out how to get inside this area. Oh, okay. Why figure it out? Oh, there's a third one. There's a third one. Oh no, that's not one. Not entirely sure. Okay, there is one around the other side. I'm maybe too slow to get this time. These are a little bit... Oh, they're not just around the other side. They are up above. Oh, I was in time. That surprises me. But I'll take the win on it. Oh, fuck it, you know. Why am I appear to be spewing an effect of some kind. I'm assuming that's gotten stuck. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah. Just want to grab that. 'Cause I'm assuming I've done something. One of my teleports, maybe, and it's then gone. Oh, I'll tell you what. You're now permanently stuck with that particle effect spewing from your back, which is not incredibly useful. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, all right, Thor, you do with it then. I only started because it didn't look like you were going to do anything, and then he just got angry with me. How dare you take my enemy? I'm going to trash it. Hey, security drone, just die. Now, where was some of the other secrets? Behind the objective. That's fair enough. We can deal with those once we've dealt with the objective. Leapy Bishop. And the Jumping Bishop. Bouncing Bishop. That was the much better one from earlier, but never mind. Could you not have exploding robots? Could you not have exploding assholes? Could you perhaps not explode... perhaps not have Ice Beam either? You're not a Pokemon. You shouldn't have Ice Beam. Hey, buddy. Oh, countered. One-on-one, it's really easy to counter these guys. It's just difficult when they're shooting you. When they're just constantly shooting you without mercy, it starts getting quite awkward. When it's just sort of one-on-one, one dude with a sword, and you're there going, yeah, I can counter you. I can counter you real easy, son. Oh, I can't, however, manage to clamber up a thing. I'm trying to sort of... There we go. That's the ticket. There we go. I knew I could get there somehow, but it just proved devilishly awkward for some reason. Oh dear. Oh dear, look at these two lads. Twins! Now that is what I call extreme planking. Because they are supported exclusively by their legs. And that is a hell of a... That's a hell of a talent to be able to do. I suppose technically he might... No, he does not. I was going to say he might have a little bit of support from the elbow, but no, he really doesn't. And this guy definitely doesn't. He is doing that all on the leg. To have that level of strength in the muscles of those legs to be able to serve. But you are sort of creepy hands, sir. Would you like to have an arrow to the face? Apparently no. No, he is entirely nonplussed. I suppose it's because he's technically dead. Right. I suppose let's go up here. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? I mean, there's a dude about to shoot me, so probably doesn't make too much difference what I am or am not going to be doing. Whether I'm supposed to be here or not. Let's deal with the problem at hand. Nice, Vanquish with ranged attacks, of course. As I say, she's an archer at heart, so... Should we get up the lovely set of stairs? Really must remember how to deal with shield guys. I mean, I suppose technically... Oh, I thought there was definitely a YB for a split second there, but clearly not enough. Oh, shame.
Steal your identity for a sec?
Okay. There's a treasure chest around here as well. And a robot just sort of chilling out on the side here. Oh, do you mind, Tara?
Direction doing, Jarvis?
Ahead of you lies a forest. Go through it, and you'll reach Ames Data Center.
Is there a quick way out of here? As in just throwing yourself out? No, I suppose unfortunately, if they allowed you to throw yourself out of here, you'd probably be able to sort of jump or fly in, so I suppose they block the whole passage. Now, there was a doings over here. Over here for your doings.
That's not a name. It's just what it is.
I was going to say, that's a designation.
Sure, yeah.
We could call it Percy.
You could have named it like the Temporal Megascape.
You can call it that.
World-ending portal to the future.
Maybe try to avoid the world-ending idea. We're trying to not have the world end, remember? We are, again, I'd like to remind you, we are the good guys.
Ooh, I love a good heist.
Whereas you
Me too.
seem to enjoy
Glad you're both enjoying yourselves.
Hey, we are
killing
incredibly
and slaughter and mayhem and end of the world.
business. It's not like I derive satisfaction from hitting bad people and taking all their stuff.
Hey boys. You know you shouldn't have explosions. Naughty exploding robots, naughty! Thought I told you not to have explosions. Try and aim up to get the pinky. Get my pinky. I don't know exactly what the pinky did, but, you know, if you have the opportunity to get a pinky, you should probably take it. Yeah. Oh, darn. Well, that counter failed and I got punched by a robot twice. Didn't enjoy that situation at all. Fucking security robots. I'm trying to deal with the ground troops and you're just flitting around in the sky like you own it. I'm here to tell you, you don't, because you're dead. Is there anything secret here? No, but I think there is another fucking drone. Widow, have you? Oh, good. Good. I was slightly concerned that with 2 handguns you weren't able to hit the fucking thing. But apparently you did, and that pleases me. Oh.
Patrols are getting called back to the facility. We should be careful. We'll see more
Well,
resistance.
I'm going to shoot that guy in the head and then not give a shit. Dang it. I always think I'm going to kill it ever so slightly quicker than I do, so I don't bother trying to guard or block. Oh, I am now stuck. Stuck on a cliff. I wasn't actually as stuck as I claimed, but nonetheless I was bouncing around, which I suppose in fairness is currently my default. Bouncing, 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 bouncing. It's the ultimate way to move. Rawhide. Trying to deal with... Oh, okay. Apparently he's going to insist on I actually come and deal with him personally. Hey, I'm going to slice you in half now because you made me move away from the position I wanted to be in. Bouncy, 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 rawhide. It's a rawhide of bouncing. Do we think that's... Oh, there's definitely a chest over there, so we'll definitely explore it. I'm slightly struggling with finding precisely where the fuck this fancy little data center is, which is a problem, because if I can't find it, I can't destroy it. One benefit is if I see a place that's not been looted, I know I know I've not been there, because otherwise I'd have definitely looted the shit out of that place. Yeah, I can't... I feel like this is now the wrong way. Oops. For a split second there, I was playing a completely different game and thinking of those controls. Bouncy, 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 bouncy through the forest. Yeah, this definitely doesn't feel like the right way. Bouncy. Unless... I don't know. Do we think it's all the way around this corner? Or do I think I'm going the wrong way, in which case I'm going to have to go all the way back round there? We may be heading in the right direction now. I mean, there's definitely robots, so I suppose... I'll say that. Actually, it was teleporting dudes. The Purge Keeper. Ah, dang it. Just a little bit, as usual, just that tiny bit too powerful to get the fancy kill. Unfortunately, this time I sent him flying across the map. But no, we got it. Marvellous. That's what we like to see. A big fancy finisher. That's what we want in our lives. The biggest and fanciest finishers around. Tally fucking ho. Grab that. And then pow. Right in the... Never mind. Ignore that ever happened. With a bit of luck, if I just use the basic attack, I might... No, never mind. He appears to have disappeared. You think lying on the floor is going to save you? No. No, it's not. You think flying through the air is going to save you? I mean, it did temporarily, but ultimately, no, it's not. You think shooting poison balls of nastiness in my face is going to save you? No, it's not. I'm going to drop kick you in the face, son. I'm going to drop kick you in the face. That's my solution to most things, drop kicking people in the face. And again, like, Thor just smashed that man's skull. Like, in. I mean, he still seems to be moving around, but that's brain damage all the way home. Now he's dead. Now you can officially say he's dead. Now he's stopped moving. It's a bit like a chicken that's lost its head, I suppose. He just had that little tiny bit of motion left in him before finally giving in. But if you take Mjolnir to the back of the fucking skull, you're dead. There's no two ways around that one, I don't think you'll find. and shootings. Feel like I want that not to be a thing. Here. So that's not what I thought it was. Yeah, that's fair. Although, having said that, he's not human. He's a Titan, so, you know. I'd say, strictly speaking, he plays by different rules. Whereas that guy in the suit, he's not a Titan. He's just a dude. Which basically means Thor has smashed his fucking skull in. Ow. Ow. Lots of ow. Lots and lots of ow today. I mean, optimally. Oh, hey guys, could you not be robots? I realise, you know, like your whole thing is being robots, but have you considered a career change to not robots? Here. I think it's distracted, which will give me the... Oh, it's spewing flame out of its weak point. Just rude. Ow, bollocks. Come on, keep whacking it, Thor. Keep whacking it. Oh, we might be able to get a partner, Thor. A partner move. Partner move, yeah. Went a bit all over the place, and she just basically leaps up and down with a sword, which is not quite as intensely wonderful as I was hoping, but, you know, I suppose good enough, I guess. Oh, did we win? Oh, I think we won. Marvellous. That's what we were after.
We're in. Let's find some time bridge blueprints.
Let's wander in. I suppose maybe I could buy a... I know I'm slightly too obsessed over the idea of having a taunt in the lift, but... Or technically it's an emote. Oh, we do have one. Hey, how do we... there we go, that's the fucking thing I was after. The hey emote. Hey. Well, that's not terrible, but it's not that good either. I do have some of those little things. Go on, I'll purchase a little thing. Really? Golly, you're purchasing a little thing. Blind fire. Then, I mean, strictly speaking, in the lift, it's not really questionable where that arrow's going to go, because in the lift, it's the fucking roof. It's going to get lodged in the roof. I wonder if they're going to do the right thing and have the arrow actually get lodged in the roof, because no.
Years of scientific progress.
No, they don't. I was genuinely hoping they might do the right thing. Yeah, it just goes through the roof, which is a bit of a shame, I must admit. But oh well. I suppose technically, as long as you don't look at the roof, you don't know for certain. It's Schrodinger's roof. If you don't look at the roof, you don't know if there's an arrow in the roof or not in the roof. But I'm not entirely sold on the sort of hand motion afterwards, because she's just sort of tapping her mouth. I'm not seeing the... Whatever the emotion is meant to be there, I'm not really seeing it. It doesn't look like she's surprised, maybe it's supposed to be a sort of... Oh, did I really just shoot an arrow into the sky and it's probably going to come down and slam into someone's head at some point? Are you done ripping a single emote to shreds now? Yeah, go on. I'll classify myself as finished ripping that emote to shreds. Hey, do you mind not shoot me? It's rude. And I realise technically I started it by shooting arrows at you. But you guys are in the sky. Have you met Lucy? And can I take your diamonds? I think I can. I've taken enough diamonds to become Super Kate Bishop. I suppose technically they're gems, but what's a gem if... What's a diamond if not a gem? I suppose that way round. Oh! Well done, Thor. You finished him off by yourself. Although you were in a private room when you finished him off, so we don't know precisely what you did to him, but nonetheless, he's finished now, so... Oh, this looks like one of their nastier fights. Hey ho! Oh, don't make me stand in the point again. Oh, God, you're making me stand in the fucking centre of the room, aren't you? Bastards. Hey buddy, don't do that. None of this, none of that, none of the other. Yeah, exploding robots on a control the central point is bullshit. Because quite obviously you're not going to be able to control the fucking central point if there's an exploding robot in the exploding place. In the place you're supposed to be defending. Also, shield robots, fuck you. Oh, no, I did get him. Hey! Well, I actually got a completely different guy, but I'll take it. I mean, I'm currently dazed, so I don't have this, so carry on. Ow. I'm also being lasered in the back and grabbed by an arsehole. Not grabbed by the oh, and we're slightly broken. I am now alive, but not alive. Yep. Yep, it's broken. It's broken. But I do seem to be able to kill, which may prove useful or really fucking awkward. So, yeah, I don't seem to be... I think we may just have to restart. Because I don't think... Well, I suppose in fairness... In 6 seconds we're going to be restarting no matter what. I also can't use the bow, which is interesting. I can only use the... Oh, no, okay. I seem to be back. Yep. Well, that's all gone horribly tits up for everyone involved. Although I don't... Oh, no, it is... I don't... Well, no, maybe I am affecting the bar after all. I don't... Honestly, no idea what's happening now. It's all gone horribly fucking wrong somewhere online. But I suppose for now, it looks like it's most... Yeah, no, I don't have a presence here, it would seem. I only have a presence in the idea of killing things, which I suppose, arguably, could prove quite useful, but then again, I need the AI characters to do the thing. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. Yeah, I think AIM is about to win because the AI doesn't understand what it's supposed to do. Which you'd think, if anything, they could program the AI to understand it needs to stand in the middle of the room. I do feel like that's not necessarily the most complex of AI programming. Not saying I could do it, but a professional coder could probably, you know, get at least one of the AI to actually stand in the middle of the fucking room. But still, it's sometimes, especially, what is it, the old classic, one small error caused the aliens in Aliens versus the Colonial Marines one, caused them to be absolute sort of useless. They then discovered it was one tiny thing that was off that caused the entire situation. Although that I suppose is arguably generic programming is hard rather than specifically AI, but nonetheless it is a fascinating tale of the of what can happen with just, you know, the odd mistake. Okay, oh god, not looking good. Yes, I would imagine so. Indeed, sure we are. Enjoy dinny time. While I enjoy getting... Well, I say enjoy. While I don't enjoy getting the shit kicked out of me. Whoa, there goes Thor's hammer. Oh, I see, there's a bloody arsehole. In the room, there's an asshole in the room. I suppose the decoy might prove quite useful. Oh, or not. But, luckily, I was surprisingly on the ball there and actually dodged the little shit. Ow, ow. Okay, I couldn't dodge that little shit. I suppose I might be beneficial. Throw up the ultimate. See if we can't get some doings done now. Just trash them with so many arrows. Oh, that was a surprisingly admirable dodge. That's the problem. If you play this game enough, you do get the timings started. You get the timings down a little bit, and then you stop playing it for a while, and all the timings disappear from your brain. And then you have to play it a while again before getting okay at it. I won't oversell the situation. I'm only okay at it. Okay. God damn it. Guys, if I deal with the security drones, can you deal with, like, everything else? Ah, good, we win.
Uploading server virus. Wiping records. Receiving the blueprints now.
Alright, we got what we needed. Let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
That mission complete? Because that's pretty good timing, if so. Difficult to know. It's just giving me a blank screen. Hey, there we go. Marvellous. The Apex Blitz Charm. Ooh.
It's a long shot, but I should be able
Nice.
to recreate it. My people can get almost everything I need to build our own bridge, but powering it is another story.
I'm guessing you need more than a few double A's.
Yeah, Monica's machine runs on cavorite. Last I heard, S.H.I.E.L.D. had the remaining stockpile.
We'll check in with Commander Hill. Maybe she can help us out.
Cool. I suppose, in fairness, that's
I'll get things started here.
kind of the benefit of this game. You do pop around the world, which is quite nice. But yeah, we really are sort of popping from substation to the, S.H.I.E.L.D. HQ to the not S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, I suppose the S.H.I.E.L.D. substation. Then we went to the anthill and going all over these little destinations. Well, we'll deal with the rewards because why not? Fuck it. And then I'll perhaps deal with levelling her up. Faction rank, superb. Other than that, we'll probably leave that because it just doesn't feel that worthwhile buying that shit. Because unfortunately, you get so much equipment thrown in your face throughout the entire game. It's like, well, I'll just not buy shit because I don't need to. Might as well spend that to upgrade that, and then this one doesn't do me any favours. Tolerable there, but fuck it, I don't want it. So look at this equipment. That one's better. I mean, it makes sense that the sword increases your melee rating, but we'll look for primarily green numbers without losing too much. It is the most simplistic way of doing it, but frankly, it is probably one of the best ways of doing it as well. Because as long as you've got a decent amount of green numbers, you're probably good to put that on. No, right, we'll stick with what I've got on there. Again, we'll just try and find any substantial green numbers. I suppose to a certain extent you do have to decide what you're aiming for as well. So ranged rating with her is primarily what you're after, I suppose. So I could have done a bit more with it, but still. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, go on, we'll have Sky Cloud as well. Sprinting to perform a leaping sword strike, yeah, go on, have that. After evading, yeah, have that as well. Fuck it, we'll just polish off. I mean, I'm going to get her up to level whatever requirement. I think it's about 50. That gets you up to everything. Technically, you could try and sort of, be a little more. You could think about it a little bit more, but just go with your instinct, and eventually you'll grab all of the abilities. Anyway, there we go. That was a lovely bit of Avengers, wasn't it? So, exit to desktop. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody present. If you're present, wave your hands around, I suppose. But no, I don't think. If any of you, Droop Dog, Grow It, go with him even. Have this, Ildelara. Let's do this host raffle. Saddest Kitty. If any of you are real boys, do feel free to shout. But and anybody elsewhere, participants, just me, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be next week's Wednesday. Might go back to Warframe Wednesday if Warframe repairs itself. Might stick with Avengers because I haven't finished career mode, so it might be Avengers again next week. Anyway, there is no end phase for this technically because I didn't build one. I know, the simplest of all of the reasons. It's fine. It's cheerio. That's it. Cheerio.